What's up? What's up, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise? Ooh, 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 ooh. It's me, Cemented, and I'm back. Hey, I'm back with another video. And if you're in here on time, honey, baby, darling, you are dope. Okay, yes. So listen, honey, I'm trying to see what I like over here. I don't know if I want to do this over here and talk. I don't know what I'm trying to do today, but I'm glad that you are here. Okay. So let me see. We are here for what? We are here for who? We are here for what? We are here for who? PValley, honey. Now, did y'all watch PValley? Baby. It was a lot going on for the kid, okay? It was a lot going on for the kid. How about you? How about you? Let me know in the chat right there, in the moving chat. Okay. Was it a lot going on for you? Oh no. See, now he's trying to act stupid. Okay, hold on. Okay. And these ain't no real glasses. These are some fake ones I just put on because I was looking dry today. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Let's see what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Hold on. Okay. Hey, all right. I like that. That's the better camera. All righty then, y'all. Listen. I'm here to do my review for the PValley episode 4, season 2. Ma'am and gents, it was a lot going on for me. Okay. You know how I do. I'm not taking you step by step. You know, we're gonna talk about what happened. We're not gonna go. You watched it. I don't need to walk you through it like you're going through the video again. We're just gonna talk about the high, some of the high points and some of the points, some of the all the way around points that we saw this episode, okay? Or y'all come on down and say hey. So anyway, so this is my thing, okay? I'm feeling PValley, but I feel like PValley has a lot going on this season. They have a lot going on, and they're not doing a lot with it. To me, they're doing a lot, but they're not doing it a lot as in depth. Some of the story arcs are you know I feel like were like really well written. And then there's others that I feel like were like extra or something, you know, they just need a little bit more effort, a little bit more thought outness to it, maybe some more time. But you know, when you get to writing stuff, they could have wrote it and the way that it was written, I'd be just fine with it. But then you get to the editor's floor and everything is cut, and then you just got to kind of take what it is, try to make the most out of what you get. So, you know, I hear that, I see that, I do understand that happens a lot in I'm trying to understand. That happens a lot in TV and movies, you know. Um, let's just get into it. Okay, can somebody talk to me about this lady that works for the Board of Health? Now, this is the same lady that had got a divorce settlement last season, got drunk and towed down, and they had to put her out, you know, get her home safely, you know, from the pain. Well, now she up in there blowing more dough, I guess more divorce settlement dough, sitting up blowing that, throwing it at all the girls, and then even getting lap dances. And I'm just like, girl, what is wrong with you? You try. I mean, if you didn't get turned out last season, what you doing now? You know what I'm saying? It just I don't understand this lady just blowing her money like that. But a lot of people do in strip clubs. A lot of people do in strip clubs. And then what got me was, did y'all see how she was laid back and she was just doing this to this money that she could be doing anything with? And come to find out you got a state job, girl. I'd have to keep my money. All right. You work for the state. And you blow money like that, girl? Boo. Boo. You ain't make no money down there at that state like that to be blowing money. Okay. So the way she was just going like this and this, I was like, I see what one of my homeboys said one time. He told me, he was like, I don't go to the strip club like the homies and stuff like that. I said, why not? And he was like, because like that seems like a total waste of money. Like it just seems like it's just throwing your money away. Like, and everybody watching you. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like you got something at all when you walk away, unless you done went to one of the boom boom rooms. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you got something at all to take home in the show for it. You know what I'm saying? Then the girl ain't finna stay with you for too much longer, okay? Uh okay, hold on. You know, dang shit, okay. Welcome, mustache mistress. Sorry. Okay. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, oh, okay. Oh, child, hold on. Something happened. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Okay. So it's just like a total like throwaway to me to go be up in the clubs doing that, especially as much as this lady is, as the stacks and stacks and stacks that she's throwing. I was like, oh, I used to be in there when I was on that on the production crew for that TV show called Beyond the Pole. But baby, let me tell you something. I wasn't spending no dough. Okay. Now Mustache Mistress says she was actually working undercover, but getting her groove on until Toy sneezed in her face. Okay, well, I didn't know she was working undercover. So thank you very much that you gathered that from the episode. So working undercover, what state agency is gonna give her cash to be blowing like that? That's what I'm saying. Why would you say that this lady working undercover? They're not gonna give her no cash to go in there and work undercover. Oh, wait a minute, they might. Sorry. If them two brothers, them Kyle brothers, is involved in it, they might have gave her some cash to go in there and see what's going on and woo. Okay, got you. So she's up there. If they really trying to come for that paint, then yeah, it could be some state officials giving off money and stuff like that for her to go trick off and stuff like that. Okay. So, but then she said later on, I'm about to come back. Hurry up and get this stuff together because I'm gonna come back and spend my stimmy. So, are you sure that you're working undercover? Hey, India. Okay. So she getting a lap dance from the little skinny chick that had the allergies in one of the last episodes, and the girl sneezed on her. Girl, they showed the stuff coming out her mouth, and girl, you know, we went through. This ain't no stuff we heard about in the 1500s stuff. We went through COVID. So just imagine that. Okay, so the other day I told y'all that I was at the bar, and this older gentleman that had about 4 teeth in his whole mouth, right? He comes in and he talks to us a lot and stuff like that, whatever. And he came on, he was talking, he girl, it was all on the side of my face. I said, "Bruh, babe, you just," I said, "Don't be spraying that COVID." You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my gosh, I had to wipe my face down. It was crazy. Okay. It was crazy. Yes. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. So, anyways, honey, I just was like, so she gets sneezed in her mouth and she's freaked out, which I totally understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah, you almost had a heart attack looking at that. Oh my gosh. And imagine during COVID how many times somebody may have not been able to control a cough or a sneeze, and just everybody's freaking out, or maybe they sneeze right next to you. You might have got a little wet on you. Oh, girl, it was perilous times. They were perilous times. And we always saying during COVID, but COVID's still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to say during the panorama. Hey, Quintessential, what's up? Okay, so then you get on there. Okay, so then as soon as she get her mouth sneezed on, she want to sit up there and get all mad and tell me she gonna shut this whole MF down and tell everybody to go home. But you was just having fun. Is there everybody else in agreement that she was undercover? You were just having fun. You like to be down in the pink. That's your thing. What is you talking about? And I had to think about Uncle Clifford, because even later on, I thought the same thing. Uncle Clifford, why you always just letting stuff happen to you? You just let them people come for the pink. Y'all thought it was cute to dress up like it was a funeral and go to the auction. You know, all the stuff that has been coming out, all the issues that the pink has having. To me, it feels like Uncle Clifford, uh, I guess for the board of health. I didn't know I didn't get that. Um, they it was really weird to me that he just allows so much to happen for him to be such a staple in the community and people to know him. He ain't got no friends in high places ever. You know, have you noticed that? You know, I'm from a small town and I know about knowing people, okay? And I'm just like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't like that personality part, that trait of Uncle Clifford's personality. He just lets life happen to him and then just shake it off and look for a better day. Cause baby, ain't no cotton pick away. I'd have got on them cameras that Big L got in that back room and stuff like that. And baby, we'd have went to me and her would have been at the damn news station talking about they was how she up in here throwing money and throwing bands and dancing and sucking titties. Well, we don't know what she's doing, you know, all of that. And talking about she was on official business. And levying fines on top of our head, ain't no black ass way. No, 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 no. She walked in and saw the violations, but did nothing. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Uncle Clifford, baby, me and her would have been at, pound for pound. I wouldn't have made no changes in my shit because I'd have had that. I'd have exposed that bitch. Okay. She works for the health department, so Corbin might have pulled some strings. Okay, but you don't know, so it wasn't actually said. You're assuming that she was like undercover, right? Because I didn't get that at all. I get that at all. Hold on. You're doing a panorama. They definitely were going and establishing, citing them and shutting the parties down. Yeah. But I want to know if for sure you heard that lady was working undercover. Now that's a good assumption, but was that said on the thing? So honey, yeah, I was all the way here. I was all the way here for Judge and Uncle Clifford. Like Uncle Clifford, like, why do you just let folks do you? Literally. Okay, just all the time. It just pisses me off. I can't. And then she gonna try to tell them that they got $25,000 worth of fines. They're like, not, I know you ain't Nick. Then you want to say something. Oh no, it was not said. Okay, okay. So then he want to say something about that $25,000 time. Ain't nobody got no $25,000. Now you want to speak up. So then she put it down to 11. And they still had to spend a whole bunch of money to get a gang of a gang of improvements done and stuff like that, to include AC, HVAC type of shit, and HEPA filtration, air filters and stuff. I was like, oh nah, ain't no way, baby. I wouldn't have did nothing to my club because baby, she'd have been so scared that I was gonna expose her. Okay. They insinuated that, the way the scene was, it didn't make sense. Okay. Cause I know for a fact she not working for the state and they got no money. They giving her stacks like that to go in there and do all that. And then to be in there undercover at a strip club and you want to come trying to levy some shit like that, you can't lay in wait like that at a strip club. And you was taking lap dances and stuff like that. Nah, baby, you can hit her. All the regs is messed up. All the regs are messed up. Okay. After she called out for messing around with her mother-in-law, she reduced the fine. After she was called out for messing around with her mother-in-law. Oh, okay, yeah. That's right. That's right. She reduced the fine then. Yeah. But I was through with it. Okay. So back in the strippers lounge, uh, it's always the little cute girl trying to talk. I used to be that girl. And I had to learn how to fight. Cause baby, you sitting here calling this hoe a hoe. And you didn't think she was gonna beat your ass? Baby, Roulette was doing all kind of WrestleMania moves, and Big L had to come in. And I was like, okay, I knew we was gonna get some more to Roulette. They focusing on this chick a little bit much for us not to get some backstory and some depth to her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very interested in learning more about Roulette. I actually like Roulette, even though she's a hoe. I do like her, and I think she's gorgeous. They have some very beautiful women on this show. I love it. Okay, especially in brown skin too. Okay, because that little Haley girl, she's toe bag. She's Poe and toe bag to me. That's what I was saying a while ago, baby. I took all my camera footage to the news station on that. Let's see who got 11,000. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that. How you scoping the scene, but getting lap dance. Okay. So now, she just got mad because she had got that girl sneezed in her mouth. That's what she did. Okay. And then you had two masks on. The girl took off one and then you took off the other. So why you mad, girl? Why you mad? Okay. So when old girl accused her of being a hoe and all that, she want to fight. That to me, that was an admission of guilt. And she did some wrestling moves. So when Big L take her off to the back, he calls out that he knows that that's a. You can tell I don't wear no glasses. I don't keep messing with these fake. You could tell Big L was really like, you could tell, that they was coming to some kind of knowing of each other or whatever. And I like that. Like I said, I want to know more about Roulette. I still want to know a lot more about Whisper too. And she says that her brother taught her that, but that her brother got killed or something like that. Or we find out later in the thing that her brother got killed, because we also saw last episode that she was very, very, very convicted and moved by the riots and stuff that was going on. I think they're kind of emulating the George Floyd thing, that was going on during the COVID and stuff like that. So I really like to hear that. I was wondering, I knew it had something to do with some kind of police violence happening to her or somebody she knew. But now we know it's her brother, and that she's more than just a hoochie. She got some little skills in other areas, and then they kind of like revamped that little looky-loo that they had at the end of the last episode, with him in the pills, with him and what's his name? What is the white boy with the truck? Dang it, what is his name? Oh, I don't have his name. I don't have his name. Okay. Yeah, it's a nod to George Floyd. Yes, exactly. So what was so crazy was they basically looking at each other like, okay, I know a little about you, you know a little bit. Duffy, thank you. That's the white boy with the truck, Duffy. I seen what you and Duffy had going on, and uh we seen what you got going on. I'm gonna try to look out for you, you look out for me, and stuff like that. And then he also says that she reminds him of his daughter, so he got some kids somewhere, and it's seeming like it might be some bullcorn going on, baby mama, baby daddy type mess going on, and that we may find out more about his children later. But now let's get over here to Mercedes. Now, Mercedes, girl, Coach and them turned you out on the first visit. I mean, turned you all the way out on the first visit, girl. Like you ain't even get no pre-money, or they got you all in paperwork, but you ain't got no paperwork on them. Tell me they got NDAs and stuff like that, but you don't have no contract on working. What your contract say? Because the wife ease her little ease on down the road. Ease on in with you and the husband, which the deal which you alluding to was that it was only supposed to be them paying you to screw him and to see him. Talking about she gonna ask her, why'd you ask for my permission? Here go this so-called businesswoman Mercedes. Tell me, I gotta have some integrity. Girl, you got to have some street smarts too. Okay, because the way that girl, so listen, Mercedes gets a text, okay? The text to come screw Coach. She come ready, honey, in her little trench coat, ready to do the pole, do the thing, whatever. Girl, I would, I guess men are able to be very much transactional. How can you just sit up and have sex with somebody knowing that you paying them? And for it to happen more than one time, like basically at your whim. You know what I'm saying? Like that woman ain't there too because she like you. She's enthralled with you so much. She's enthralled with the money. I'm just saying, dang. I don't know. I couldn't do it. So Mercedes up there and she's getting ready to tell me where's Coach at. Coach called Farrah, the wife, on the phone. Now how you didn't know what was going on right then, Mercedes? She was telling him where to get his socks and stuff. So he basically was on a flight, about to take a flight. She thought he was about to take a flight to come into Memphis, but he's taking a flight out of Memphis. And Farrah, the wife, says, that was actually me who texted you over. Right then, I'd have been like 20 G's. Or don't say nothing else, or I'm out of this camp. 20 G's, baby. And the wife got her camera out, taking pictures of Mercedes swinging on the pole. And I was like, I bet these pictures going to come back to haunt Mercedes in some kind of way. But then I was like, how would it? Because even with that gym, they already know she's a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that she's a prostitute, because that's basically what she's doing is prostituting and trying to get her daughter back. I don't know. But baby, hold on, that's that dog. Go ahead, get with Brooklyn. Go with Brooklyn. Go with Brooklyn. Go with Brooklyn. Go with Brooklyn now. Hold on. Go with Brooklyn. Come get her. You about to watch her? Oh, well, just let us. Okay. Go with Brooklyn. Go to Brooklyn. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Now here she come back. She back. Soon as she saw you, she back. Yeah, she does need an out clause. So anyway, so she out there with the lady up there taking pictures of her and stuff like that, and talking about, oh, I didn't think I was gonna like you, but you're so strong. Girl, this was for this wife the whole time. This wife was waiting on time. I never have done anything like we did the other night with anyone else. You a black lie. I don't believe that for a minute, honey. I don't believe for a minute. You just gonna boom and all the bosoms out. She had nice little boobs and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, girl, get it, okay. I was like, child boo. And so she all like, you're so strong. She's like, oh, I fall sometimes because Mercedes wasn't getting it at first. And she was like, can you teach me or something like that? So she takes her pants, her little skirt down, and you got to have more skin so you can climb up the thing, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, girl, please go, please. Okay, hold on. Let me love on you just for a minute. I'm busy though, okay? Okay, little black girl, I'm busy, okay? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Sit then. Sit. I ain't got time. No. Chanel, get on. Sit. Good girl. You're a good girl. Sitting good. Okay. Anyways, so they start playing on the pole, and old girl can't do nothing, and then she gotta touch her groin, and that's the twerk muscle. And so then she started twerking on it and stuff like that. And honey, they started licking and laughing. Girl, what's happening? They was licking and lapping and girl, what's happening? Licking and lapping and what's happening? Oh Lord. You know when you didn't give somebody your number you shouldn't have. Anyway. There ain't nothing wrong with them, but I'm just not there. Okay, so anyway. It's like anyway, so baby girl, they started kissing in the mouth and sucking titties, and then the woman went down on top of this is my first time. Girl, boo. So she down there just sucking and licking and stuff, just sucking and licking and just partaking and stuff. I said, oh no, girl. I feel like it's something else going on with Farrah, y'all. I feel like it's something else going on with Farrah. She ain't just fell in love or, fell also heavily, into Mercedes like that. I don't know. She'll be dragged when the coach gets a divorce. Farrah don't want him. Farrah don't want him. Farrah seems a bit sneaky. She is sneaky. And I feel like that she going to cause some problem for Mercedes after eating her up and out, okay? Wife is an expert with the leg. Absolutely is, okay? Yeah, she was trying to act like, I don't know nothing. I can't twerk. And I wear a full coverage bra and all of this shit like that. And I wear an underskirt girdle just a little bit, and I got these tight curls in my head. I don't know nothing. Girl, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Mercedes better be on to it. She better know it. Okay. That lady that's what she do. That's what her and her husband do. And I'm trying to understand what's going on because she felt some kind of way. We ain't seen no kids from Coach and Farrah, but she was getting to kind of like, about Mercedes talking about her daughter. So I'm sitting up here and I'm like, why is this man stepping out on you? Is it because she can't have no kids? See, I'll murk a nigga fucking with me about some kids again. You hear what I'm saying? Like, baby, that's crazy. So now you can buy strippers because I can't have no kids. We don't know if that's the thing, but child, I'll go crazy on some mess like that, okay? And so I'll go psycho. Get the hell on, man. Go. Chanel, go, please. I'm busy right now. Go sit down. Sit down, little girl. Sit down. I'm not playing with you. I'm turning my back to her. Anyway, so okay. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Hold on, y'all. Let me let her out of here. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Go get Brooklyn. I'm coming out my room. If you would have acted like you had some sense and just sat down, you could have came back in here, but you don't know how to act. No, come here. All right. Oh, now she want to cry. Okay, so anyway, so what was so crazy was she had the door. She wanted to come. So, okay. So she done laid up with the woman all night long, licking, tribute, licking, tribute, and then wake up in the stacks, 10,000 on the counter. I was like, well, at least she know, okay? At least that lady know. But then she want to look at the stacks like, because the lady ain't there no more. Ain't got no conversation and stuff. Came and got what she wanted, okay? And then she's sitting there looking like she left the money on the table. Yeah, girl, because that's what it is. Like, girl, get it and go. How many 10,000 do you need? So you had 10,000 for the night before, 10,000 that's 20. You going for 100? I allow 100. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a nice gym as you can come for DD4L, okay? Yeah. Wait, because you need 100 for the gym, and then you need lawyer money to get your daughter away from that lady, okay? That don't want her no way. And then sit in the house with the girl in the house. Baby, you wasn't that drunk. You stinking heifer. Okay, Mercedes was surprised to see the money. Yeah. Wait, so you think Mercedes was surprised or she was feeling low about seeing the money? Because I felt like she was feeling like, embarrassed or, like whorish and stuff like that. But you said she was surprised, so you think Mercedes was just doing it for fun, that she didn't really have to pay her? I don't know. We ain't gonna put that on Sadie's right now. We ain't gonna put that on Sadie's. We ain't gonna put that on Sadie that she out there giving it for the free. Is she turned out like that? Oh. I don't know about Mercedes being turned out like that, girl. I don't know, girl. But hey, what's up, Lexus? Okay. Baby, girl, when I tell you it's a bitch that I can't stand on here for real and really can't act, is this lady who playing Patrice Woodbine. Girl, I don't like Patrice Woodbine. I don't know if it's all my years in church. I don't know if it's all my years around black people, like supposed to be uppity, whatever, in my little town growing up and stuff like that. And I've seen Patrice Woodbines of different sorts all my life. I don't know, but I can't take her. Every scene, I'm waiting for the wench to get off the scene because I just can't. But girl, because I have seen Patrice Woodbine so many times in my life, okay? She's a scandalous snake, okay? Hiding under these rags of righteousness and Christianity and I'm so through with Andrew. Pay me double. You gotta pay me to start. I'm too through. Patrice is a total hypocrite, okay? Baby, she's all up on the TV show, the local news, talking about how she running for mayor, and we ain't getting because I forgot what her words were. She ain't for the casino and stuff like that, and them Kyle brothers gonna have a run on their hand, because honey, we not turning this into no Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm a local and all that other yangalang that she was trying to, what she was, it's like what she's basing her run on. I was like, Lord. And they called up Mercedes, told her, look at your mama. Look at your mama. And she was like, Lord. Because she know her mama trifling, girl. Now, honey, can we talk about Mississippi? So, Mississippi is coming up. She got the so-called right manager, whereas Murder don't. Okay, Murder got the homeboy manager. Okay, the homie hookup. So Murder sitting back looking crazy, like, oh man, like, dang, you doing all this stuff for her? She getting a lash line. She, blowing up on the internet. She getting this and the immaculate suites. Okay, at the motel, and I ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? So she got her little lash line, and I was for her. She was like, wait a minute, I don't like how y'all got me looking all light-skinned up there on my poster. I was like, okay, because, honey, that her and that skin tone and her prettiness is what the people are coming for, okay? And her little skills on the pole. So, baby, get my skin color done and together immediately, okay? So, anyway, I'm all for Mississippi getting a blow up, but I really feel like this husband is gonna get in the middle of it, and all this media post and all these men around her, black men around her and stuff like that. You see, she had at the end. What happened at the end when she was out there with her promoter and he was all like, "Yeah, anything you need, I'm here to provide it." You know what I'm saying? And then Murder's manager was over to the side and was watching it, like, oh yeah, okay, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to get up next to Keyshawn. But my thing is, y'all didn't know that already? Y'all didn't know he's trying to get up next to Keyshawn? Okay. What happened at the end? She was on her phone. He said something. Somebody tell me what happened at the end. I forgot that part. I didn't write it down. But anyway, let me see. Wody. Okay, he needs to return to the funeral home for real, to the quickness, because he ain't getting nothing going on. He ain't even kept up with DJ Never Scared. Never Scared all up in Atlanta, all on the radio, all in the videos. You know what I'm saying? And he like, look, nigga, I told you to give me, like, you as a manager, you should have made Murder get his feature to the man, to DJ Never Scared. This is that nigga shit, I have to say it, that happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't have more than one iron in the fire, okay? You are then it also could be some I don't want to infringe on what he's got going on and ask him to let me tag along. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get my own on my own. It could be some of that too, because I am big. I think I missed a couple of blessings being like that. Okay, Rome trying to push up on Keyshawn. I know, but what was she texting on? It was something to her husband. What was going on? I didn't understand why Wody was listening. He was just minding his business and he was over there. And he was in the right place at the right time. And Wody's sitting there watching. Oh, okay. This girl, she getting some shit, but she gonna have to turn that cat over in a minute. Why? He ain't no good. It was to let us know that Wody sees that old boy from Atlanta is a snake. Keyshawn ain't married. Oh, he ain't. Oh, that's not her husband? Oh, girl, boy. And he wouldn't be doing me husband or not like that, regardless. So, baby, they all out in the, riding. I think they were riding from Birmingham to Atlanta. That's about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what's going on. Oh boy, when they listen to like the unrest, civil unrest that's going on and marching, and a man got killed by the police, woo woo woo. Big Teak or Teak is tripping out. Now they say he got no, that's the other one. Okay, that's the other one. That's Diamond. So Teak is just flipping out, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened to Teak? Like, what? Why was Teak in jail for one? And why is he tripping out over this stuff? Like, what happened? Like, we know he feels some kind of way about black men dying at the hands of the cops, right? But what exactly happened? Y'all need to get to that this next episode. I don't want to see no more bullshit from Teak if you ain't gonna show what's going on, okay? What's going on in his head about that? I mean, we did hear later on in the episode where he was saying, you got to be more, aware of what's going on around you. Like, you don't feel no kind of way about none of this stuff, this civil unrest and the way they treat us, the way they do us. He said, mama, I look around this world, damn, like, why my mama even have us? Because we just another nigga. Like me, you a YouTube nigga, you know what I'm saying? You a chat room nigga, okay? You a rapping nigga. I'm a ex-con nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's a grave digging nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't matter what you are, rich, poor, and big or small, you's a nigga in this world. And you see how they do niggas. And so I like, yeah, I like that. I like, because these are the conversations that was going on. These are the conversations that's still going on. These are the conversations that are absolutely necessary. Okay. These are the type of things that you need to bring people under subjection so they can get real serious. Because here, niggas like to laugh all the time. Niggas like to be entertained and laugh all the time. Yeah, you got to bring folks into subjection, but baby, you don't have to be about to beat somebody, okay? But you do. I like this because this is the reality of the matter of the type of thought processes that we're having as Black Americans and the type of conversations that we're having, the type of people that are having it. I'm absolutely here for that. Right on to the writers and the creators of this episode. I'm here for it, okay? So, he was flipping out the whole episode and stuff like that. So, baby, listen, let me tell you something. I would have never thought that Andre's wife was cheating on him. I just didn't think that. I thought she was so busy and so committed to her work. I would have never thought that she was literally cheating on him. For him to walk into that house, coming home unannounced from Chuckalissa to Atlanta. And girl, I could swear I've been in that neighborhood they was in. Or really, that's what most of the neighborhoods look like in Atlanta. But anyway, and find her sucking the DAC. Girl, I was like, whoa. And we saw the DAC again. Andrew said the last time that the DAC wasn't real. Gabor, that the DAC we saw Roulette on wasn't real. I don't know. That DAC was out, and it was out straight from the groin, and she was doing it. I was like, yo, what's going on? And Andre kind of Russell the dude up, to kicks him out in the street naked and stuff like that. She got the nerve to be all, put your mask, girl. Like, I was like, at the screen, and I was like, oh, this ain't real. This is not my business. You know what I'm saying? I done slapped the shit out of her. Talk about wear your mask. And you got foreign cum in your mouth. Are you crazy? Yes, it was. It wasn't standing to attention though. Andre did stop paying her attention, but God dog, girl. You know, he was staying out of town. But the thing about it is, Andre got the nerve. He's super mad, but girl ain't. Didn't he screw the yellow girl last season? Did they screw? I can't remember. It's 2 years ago. Didn't they screw? Didn't he caress the side of her breast and took a lap dances and stuff like that and was licking in her face and in her mouth and stuff? Wasn't all that going on, Andre? But see, that's how men do. Oh, they wish you would. They get their feelings hurt and stuff like that if you screw or you step out a little physically or whatever. But baby, they can. They try to come back and say that it wasn't about nothing. They never smashed, okay? But you was fiending for her. And you wanted her in that hotel room that one time. Okay. So you ain't got no like on the inside, like, well, I kind of I'm gonna slap shit out this, but at all for the woman, I don't know. I still think he cheated too. Cause they was kissing though. Hey, hallelujah, blessings. Oh, they were kissing though. Yes, and to be sitting up in her house for the neighbors to see a man come and go, even if that's their friend, that husband out of town. And if it's happening now, it probably happened a couple times since he's been gone. And the neighbors to see the man, the friend coming in and out, girl, do you have no shame? Honey, she's sitting up there literally told that man to put his mask on. Right, but they was primed and ready, right? Literally told that man to put his mask on. And then try to say that the reason she was doing that is because what she said was the reason. Basically, he told her, "Girl, please, you wanted whatever the reason was. Girl, please, that's the man your mama wanted for you, your daddy wanted for you. He's the one with the, who's a doctor, and whatnot. You was always looking over to the side anyway. You was looking over to the side anyway. I'm not trying to hear it. They probably been screwing on the job. Okay, talking about a mask when she just had D in her mouth. That's what I was saying. So I was like, okay. So there's some history between this man. Good. I feel like at least I hate that it's a friend of theirs, and but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think what she was doing was right at all. I'm just saying, like, So then he tells that he gonna run for mayor of Chuckalissa. She's like, nigga, you can't win. And so how you gonna do that? You can't win. You ain't even like you from there, but you ain't been there. Them people don't know you. And then you know what he tried to do? My wife don't support me. That's that's the mindset. That's why he was like, okay, and I'm gonna go on and do this. I ain't thinking about you. And had a little attitude towards her about even saying that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's girl, that's how they do. Okay. Oh, she didn't support, she didn't get me, she didn't do that, all that stuff like that. Man, most people would have told you, like, how the hell you gonna run for mayor of a city you don't even live in, bro? You don't even live in the city. Ain't lived there in years. Don't have no funding. Like, it wasn't really just a jab at your ability. It was just the logical nature of it. Girl, playing the victim. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not mad at her. Andre been doing a lot. I don't know. I don't know, girl. That was crazy. She was on her knees too. He ain't even from Acorn. What is that? I done lost it. Acorn. What you mean? I done lost on that. You done lost me on that. Anyway, so honey, we up here and we looking at this stuff. And so he take his butt on back to Chuckalissa and stuff like that, and looking all sad. And Uncle Clifford say, "Man, like you look like your wife just cheated on you." And he was like, "She did," and gonna drink out the bottle. I was like, "Child, bye. You've been down here courting this white woman for forever." So this is what tripped me out. This is some real ish that's just that we about to talk about right now. Is how what is his name? Duffy then stole off his job, not just the pills. Duffy is the hookup. To holler if you hear him, okay? Duffy, the man to call, the man with the plan, okay? Duffy's like, okay, now we needed the pills the other day. Now, what's the list? Okay, I need to go through these manifests and find out what we can do to upgrade the paint so we can do, redo the stuff for for the citations that they got. I was totally here for. I was like, oh my gosh, Duffy again, and then he gonna bring a slew of Africans. Girl, I don't know. Y'all think them Africans gonna be trouble later on? Cause you heard him in the corner talking about, oh yeah, this is a good place. This is a good place. I don't know. They're gonna be trying to fence shit out the pink and stuff like that. What y'all think? You think the Africans gonna be a problem later on? Yeah, put it in my mouth. I mean, my mother mouth. And then if you can only eat me out, I said, put it in my mouth. You're so silly. Anyway, that's what Andre White told the boy. Okay, told the man. Okay, because my man's down south. Just to put it on. Okay. Now, so Duffy then got all the stuff. Everything that what the paint need. You know what I'm saying? What the paint need. You know what I'm saying? He done came through. So, now all of a sudden Big L got HVAC skills. So now he putting the HVAC in and all of that. I'm with it. Whatever, child, whatever. So Diamond's back, honey. He been on the text message and they said all hands on deck. And Diamond's like, well, I'm fired from this place. Halfway crazy. At least they the paint accept me. So I'm gonna come on down here to the paint. So he come back in and everybody gossiping about him because the last time they seen him, he was he was fighting Keyshawn's boyfriend on murder night. Okay. And they gossiping like, oh, he crazy. They say he got PTSD. And then they say that he pulled a gun out on Keyshawn's boyfriend, and then she put a gun on him and all that stuff like that. And the whole time that girl named Big Bone, okay, talking like she from Texas. I don't know. I'm not getting the accent to me. You know what I'm saying? And then Gabor told me that she's a real life stripper in Houston, or was. What's her name? China White or something? No, it was something else. I've heard her name before. Tell me the name in the chat. She over there like, oh really? And I don't understand what it is about us women. We will sit up here and hear that a nigga is crazy and just still be wanting them. You know what I'm saying? Still be wanting them because they was dogging the nigga. They was saying he was stoned, he was crazy, he wilded out, and she over there looking like, I like that. I can handle that. We can do something. Okay? Yeah, Miracle Watts. Okay, that's what she told me. Yeah, we can do something with that. I can do something with that. I was like, the way she was looking. And then the way she approached him at the end of the video or the end of the episode talking about on her bike. That bike was shining, girl. I'm gonna get me a bike in a few years, right? She gonna sit up there looking like on her Hot Wheels. You know what I'm saying? Like and picked them up off the side of the road too, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I heard you ain't so new around here, but you coming back in and stuff like that. Let me see what you talking about. Look at Harold. What's up, boo? What's up, boo? She goes with him in real life and she's pregnant by him right now. So she's pregnant by the dude who played Diamond, right? I guess. I don't know where he come from. Who is he? And so I just feel like I wasn't feeling her. Now she had that big face like them Southern Texas girls be having. They be having them big faces and shit, and that thick skin. That skin be thick. The niggas do too, but they be having the faces too, them big faces. But that accent I wasn't feeling. So I guess they supposed to be, fooling around with you, fooling around. Oh, is it falling in love? No, it's fooling. It's fooling around. Okay. All right. So anyway, I guess they going riding off in the sunset on her helmet. I mean on her Harley or whatever the hell that was. I don't know what it was. Yeah, she can't act. That's what I'm saying. It was something about the way she was talking. Yes. Okay. So Diamond was scared while he was packing though. And so this is the thing. So a couple people that I know have an issue with this supernatural stuff. Said, "What's up, baby? I know it's been a long time since I showed up in your lives, but I still F with you the long way. All right, boo. Oh, it's so good to see you. But that's an original bona fide. I'm talking about way back before the TFC, honey. Okay, get into it. It's good to see you, Harold. So, okay, so a lot of people I'm hearing, well, a couple people in my real life, and then I heard on a couple reviews that people are having a problem with the supernatural aspect of it. I'm not. People have mental illness and be seeing all kind of shit and going through stuff. I swear I see a black shadow here, like somebody walking back past me in a black shadow all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with that. Hold on, let's see what he's saying. Child boo. You just saying that because she's from Houston. Anyway, so I'm like, mm, mm, I'm for it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the supernatural aspect. Okay. They didn't kill somebody. It's working. It's working the back of their head. It's working their nerves and stuff like that. It's making them think things and worry about shit and stuff like that. I ain't mad at all. Oh my gosh, here we go with this. Back when I was Black King Breezy, I'm still around. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, and I'm only knowing that your name is Harold from Instagram. That's it. It's a part of the South history. Yeah, it is. It's a part of the supernatural type of thought and things. But these folks has been covered up a whole murder. You don't think that they having some kind of like mental effects to that? I'm cool with the supernatural. So of course, Diamond in there moving around stuff and stepped into the room that they done redone and stuff like that, and he's seeing a hand coming out the floor and stuff like that. So I don't know. So he getting nervous on whether he should stay or not. But I guess old girl gonna convince them, and Big L then convinced them that it was it's a good place to do business. I'm just really thinking like, so you gonna bring Diamond in on this mess with these pills? Like, what all is the business y'all about to do? Pills, and the Africans gonna do textiles and stuff. What's going on? Y'all gonna have the pink shut down for real. Cause once them white folks find out you ain't paying no taxes and stuff, y'all gonna have hell to pay, okay? And y'all moving and stealing stuff off their rigs. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Last but not least, child. Well, initially when she was in that line, he was interested in her. Okay. This ain't last, this second to last. I felt some kind of way. The big Teak and murder situation. Conversation, then flirtation, then non-masturbation was a lot. Okay. I literally needed somebody to hold my hand through that. I was literally on this ooh. I didn't even think they had screwed. I thought they were just good buddies. I have friends that are friends with, like, I have friends that are straight guys that are friends with gay guys. So I'm talking about straight, manly, masculine, beach hotel full of muscles, and they cool with gay guys. So I thought that's it. That's what was going on. Now I know y'all like, I've been new, whatever. Okay. I didn't. Hold on. So in the moment when oh boy they flipped out and went back in the room when Murder was trying to finally lay his track down, okay? He literally is wilding out and Murder comes in there like, what's going on? That's when they had that conversation about, being black in America and all that stuff like that. And he's just very distraught. And here go Murder. And Clifford had text Murder. No, he at the end. Never mind. Murder come up on him. And at first we was coming over and he kind of leaned in. I was like, okay. Then he got a little closer and I was like, what's going on here, sir? And because I thought they was friends. Then he did it, gave him a little, all that. And I was like, okay, maybe that's his friend just trying to help his crazy ass friend, right? Then he bent down and kissed the nigga on his head, then in his mouth. And I said, oh, they've been screwing up in the joints. Oh, they've been screwing in the joints. Okay, this is why they so tight. This is why he's so defensive of Murder. Okay. Question before we go on. Don't Wody know that Murder gay? I think don't Wody know that? I thought Wody know that. Let me know. Sexation. Come on, I should have seen that a while ago. Okay, yes, sexation. I said they were prison lovers on the steps of the motel last episode. You don't get that intimate with a man you don't have a past with. Ooh, Michelle, child, that last episode was too much for the wife falling for Mercedes, little murder, dacking down the prison bay. I feel like I missed something. Where did he even come from? Hard. Not the forehead kiss. Yes, honey, it was a lot. It was a lot. So that's what I thought Wody knew. Good boy. Wody does know he's gay. Okay, so now, baby, he comes from the forehead. Then he kisses him in the mouth. Baby, that kiss in the mouth. Now we didn't see, because that's the trend now. We're seeing not just straight sex and relationships. We're seeing LGBT relationships and sex. Okay, but I ain't never seen it this far. I've seen the whites do it. I've seen some movies in Spanish, and I've seen blacks on like what's the show with Power when they in the college, right? A little bit of that, but baby, they was extra sensual, honey, extra freaky. The noises, the this, that, and the other, and I was just sitting here like I don't give a girl. Listen, this is all new. Okay, I can't believe this on TV. I thought I was watching HBO. Okay, Murder reach for the condom. They're trying to be so socially, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it, right? Oh, I don't watch Pose. So he come with the condom, breaks it a little bit and brings it out. You can see a little wetness on it and stuff like that. And oh boy, put it in his mouth and do like that. Like, hold on, now you're gonna break it. You know what I'm saying? But put it in his mouth and stuff, and then he slides down all slow, and then he puts it on with his mouth. I said, girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, what? I don't give a fuck. I ain't got to never see nothing like that again. No, I was like, okay. I ain't mad at if it goes on, that whatever, but that was a lot for the kid. Then when they was kissing on each other, like they was acting for the gods. Do you hear me? I mean, baby, you can't tell me these niggas ain't kissed in the mouth before. Other niggas. I mean, they say the boy Jay Alphonse, who plays Murder, says that he ain't never. He got him a little fiance. I just seen her. She cute, look a little regular, but very cute. Okay. Baby, it was too perfect. It was so perfect. I'm not going to say too perfect, because if they say that, I'm for that. They ain't coming out with none of that, and that is what it is. Okay. It was so perfect. And when he turned that boy over and that big old yellow nigga tooted up, I said, oh my gosh. I said, I was sitting there like this, and I was like, I wish like Gabor or somebody else was like there just to hold my hand, come like, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna look this in his eye. I'm gonna watch it as part of this show that I like, and I love me some murder. Okay, so I'm watching it. Okay, this is my real life testimony. Okay, and I'm just like, I didn't even have no panties on. I felt nasty. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my gosh, right? I just felt like, oh, I don't have no panties on. I don't like it. Okay? So I need panties on for this. Okay? So I was like, okay. I'm watching it. I'm like, okay. And he bent that big old yellow black buck over and he tooted his tail up. And girl, then it was like the insertion. Like you even saw the body for the one who for the bottom, and then the body for the top. And then they was like, I was like, oh, girl, y'all done did that. Okay. You talking about real life, like, girl. I said, child, I said, I done made it through, honey. I done made it through. It wasn't that bad. We're gonna see more of it. So y'all brace yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stuff you ain't used to. But it's real. That's sex. So I was looking at it like, ain't no way. Like, I could not date that man. I could not date neither one of them. Girl, no. I mean, it would be very, very hard. Very hard. Can't you imagine maybe having like that picture in your mind as you getting tooted up with him? I want them to do some interviews. For us black folks, you know, black folks be like, oh no, baby, after all this, well, I ain't finna fool with you. Black women and stuff, okay? A lot of them, you know, a lot of us then got desperate now, so we'd be like, well, we'll do anything. We're not saying that him as an actor in his craft would be is bad where, you know, you're, okay, maybe I shouldn't say desperate. A lot of us are accepting more things than we used to, is what I want to say. I want him and that girl to do an interview. I want him, Big Yella, and that girl to do an interview. So some of these hard pressing questions can get answered, honey. I'm ready. Okay. Baby, when mama caught condom in her mouth, I was too through. You stupid. Hold on, Harold said, I don't think black folks are used to masculine for masculine gay love. That's what Gabor was talking when we were talking about it earlier. He said that too. Black folks are used to the flamboyant gay black man. Okay. Well, it was a sight to see, honey. It was some stuff to see. Okay. That's how I put it on my man. Ooh. Something about two masculine presenting men in a scene. Yeah, girl. I was unnerved. I ain't gonna lie. Pinch the tip. Okay, yeah. And let it rip. It was soft porn. It really kind of was. Okay, Gabor. Right. You're right at Harold. It was the first time we seen two masculine black men have sex. Yes. It's traumatized. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to know how much Lil Murda getting paid for that role. Baby, it better not be no $50,000 like Monique. Okay? He better be the highest motherfucker being paid on there. Okay? Okay, he better be the highest one. You said, child, I was like, yes. My hand was literally over my mouth, baby. My mouth was to the floor. I was just like, holding on to the side of my bed, like, ooh, and I got like a little thing on the side of my bed that runs like it's part of the whole bed or whatever, and I was just pressing into it like, oh, just like, because it just kept getting more and more and more. Like we had already seen Murder Kiss Cliff, but Cliff is a rendition of a feminine I don't know, anyway, a woman or whatever, right? And so that was kind of like, but like you said, two masculine men, that was a lot. And I was like, it just kept going. It's like my mind started racing. What's next? What are they gonna do? What else going on? What's the next step? You know what I'm saying? So my mind racing. This show is racing. Oh my goodness. But you know what? It was done very well. The acting was superb. See, sometimes folks get carried away in making a stance and being the first to show this, whatever, right? And they fuck it up and they overdo it. But baby, this was perfect, honey. It was believable. They looked like, I believe they were in a relationship before and were having makeup or misunderstanding sex. I believe that shit. And yeah, and I think that's why mofos ain't a tizzy. I ain't in a tizzy. It is what, yeah, but it's real life. Yeah, being incorporated into the show. There's no specific look to the black gay man. Yes, exactly. The guy who wrote Noah Ark wrote this scene. Oh, what? I remember Noah's Ark was a big deal back in the day. Yes, indeed. Down low men do exist. Unfortunately, that's what goes on in the strip club scene. Yeah, it looked real. The fiance probably don't watch it, girl. But her people talking about it. It was intense. Yes, The acting was superb. Baby, now I was talking to Gabor, and we were talking the other or today, and we were saying this nigga finna get typecast. I really do. I think Jay, I hope not. But I think that folks are never, he probably could never be with a woman and people believe it. And he could act his ass off in that. Because this is the first time we're introduced to this man. And this is what we're seeing. I don't think that he could ever be with a woman on TV and people buy it. Now, what's your thoughts on that? But would that be a avenue to blaze the trail air? You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm dropping the link if anybody want to come up. Hey girl, I was not even notified you was live. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna text you next time before I go down. I don't be want to text you so if you busy, you don't feel like I just need you to come or So, but I will next time. Someone said as long as the kids look like Uncle Cliff, it's cool, but when they look like your baby daddy, some have a problem, baby. Look, let me tell you my honest truth. I don't listen. It's not that I have a problem. I probably don't want to see that again. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I've had that experience. I know that all black gay men do not look the same, but I probably don't want to see that like that again. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, all this that I see in Atlanta, the gay guys where I'm from in Oklahoma would never. Okay, they don't do none of no. Okay, so I know it's the spectrum. Gay, black, gay, man, woman is not a monolith. It's not one lane. We went against the advice from Denzel Washington because of the stigma of being typecast. What? He always played those hood movie roles though. Who did? Denzel ain't played no whole bunch of hood movies though. I mean, he did play a couple, but what you talking about, Chanelica? Y'all remember DeAndre Bonds from the movie Lockdown? That role messed up his career from playing a similar role. Let's just hope Jay Alphonse's sexiness, you know what I'm saying, can bridge the way for him some other stuff, but or he could play another gay black man. That's just maybe that's like I said, an alleyway that he might want to pioneer. I'm traumatized ever since I saw that video of that Philly boxer years ago. I couldn't believe my little I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. So anybody want to come up? Oh, so then in the end, Stacy from the Wood. You talking about the Stacy from the Wood? Was somebody was LGBT in the Wood? I don't remember none of the kids being LGBT. And Stacy, wasn't Stacy the real dark one, tall, skinny one? What was the tall, skinny one in the Woods name with the jerry curl? Mackin? No, Mackin hanging. Mackin hanging. So, okay, so in the end, what we saw was Andre was coming back home to Chuckalisa to the house of Mayor Ruff and his goddaddy, and they cleaning it out. The family cleaning it out because the will had been read, and the Mayor Ruffin left him the house, and he calls up somebody and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm running for office. Meet me at," and then he says the address to the house. So we know he's serious about that, and he gonna headquarter out of his goddaddy's house. Okay, right. I can't wait to see him go against Woodbine. Okay. Oh yeah, that rape scene in Lockdown at Andre. Oh, no. No, the one that looked like Easy E. Oh, okay. No, see, Stacy was the pretty girl's older brother that beat up the boy for touching her butt. Okay, okay. I know who you're talking about. Kiera C. Who's Kiera C? I ain't seen no Kiera C. Oh, that was not a similar role. Okay, there she go right there. Oh shit. I mean, I don't think so. Look at Trig on the Shy, which is played by Luke Seamus. I don't know. He is he is he was in a relationship with a transgender woman. So what you saying? Kira, see, you're right. It wasn't similar role, my bad. But he did play a role where he was down in prison, I guess. I don't know. Uh-oh. Listen, I like male actors like Luke James and the actor that plays LeCurds. I don't know who that is. They showing that their masculinity is not fragile. Hmm. I don't know them people. I probably know them by face, but not name. Omar Hardrick was in Manifa video when she had the gay scene. About down low. Mm, mm, I don't know. But honey, let me tell you something. They did make TV history with that, just for being, like they said, masculine for masculine. Um, yeah, I've heard the term called homo thug before. I don't know if that's derogatory. Somebody, if you're LGBT, is homo thug derogatory? Uh, where, like you said, it could look like your baby daddy, could look like your daddy. Okay. Because Caitlyn Jenner didn't come out to, she was good and old. Okay. Um, the fireman, the police officer, whatever, and now you seeing it, and that's the thing about it is I think that we are exposed to too much, I think, a lot of times um in life through this social media and these tele televisions and all that other stuff like that. But I don't think you can be overexposed to the differences in people. I really don't. I don't think. Well, I think kids can. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say that. I think kids can, but I think like logical thinking adults, yeah, late but watching now, and definitely gonna run it back for the roof. Thank you so much. And if anybody catches it in the replay, please leave me a comment on some of the stuff we're talking about. I feel like we needed that scene in a way. Yeah, that's what I was feeling too. I'm honest with you. I ain't got to never see it again. See nothing like that again. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that. Okay, got it. Even though I already knew, but I don't know. I'm sure we're gonna see it though. I had no problem with it. If they're gonna show heterosexual people having relations, then same needs to be represented for same sex. Right. Okay. You see, we're gonna see it again. We're gonna definitely see it again. This time we'll take it. We done seen it before, so we'll be vets, and then we'll say, maybe we'll what do you call it? Be malleable to what it's portraying a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. But I see our gay guys that were talking are gone or not talking anymore. I hope there has been no offense taken. Um, shit, we were virgins to this stuff. Pun intended. Oh, my comment gonna be on Andre's wife. Go ahead, because you came in a little late. We already talked about her. What's up about Andre's wife? Yeah, to me, I didn't get a lot of shock value from that either. But I was kind of disappointed that Mercedes got turned out that quick. I mean, it was one time, and then the next time you like eat it, eat it, eat it. You know what I'm saying? What about that Billy Porter scene on Pose? I don't watch Pose. I did not watch Pose. So are Harold and Andrew gone? Andrew Kapoor? Girl, I am really feeling my hair, honey. Most definitely exposed to too much. And I don't see a lot of Caucasian men taking on such roles either. I mean, there are a few white men who have, but not as much as black. You think so? I mean, I remember Philadelphia was the first time I think I saw two men kiss. Didn't they kiss in that movie? In Philadelphia with Tom Hanks when he had HIV and he was in that court fighting for some kind of medical rights or something. I forgot exactly what the thing was. Oh, you was taking a shower listening. Okay, I have a Bluetooth that I listen to in the shower too. I will put it in the comment section. Okay, cool. Yeah, Mercedes was very receptive. LOL. I didn't think she was even attracted to Farrah. Maybe it was just the moment. We're gonna see. Welcome, Gabor.
What's good, my nigga?
Chilling, that man. This was some stuff on this episode, don't you think?
Yeah, we got to give Miracle Watts an Emmy. I think she deserved the Emmy. She played that role well. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Come over here." What she basically said was, in so many words, was, "Come over here and get this pussy." That's what she told Diamond.
She don't deserve no award for that shit. Okay.
She don't deserve no Emmy.
No, at all.
What you had?
She barely could say the words. She was trying to have an accent so hard.
That's how she regularly talk. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's how she talk for real. If you go to her Instagram, that's how she talk for real.
She needs to go to them classes I'm going to where you learn how to pronounce all the syllables and shit like that.
But why is it so bad on her and everybody else doing fake accents?
Because she supposed to be from Texas, and I know that was not a Texas accent.
Wasn't. That's how she talked. Don't do that.
Well, where's she from down there?
She's from Houston.
Where part?
I don't know. Houston is Houston. I don't know what part.
Houston ain't Houston.
Houston is Houston. What do you mean it ain't Houston? What you mean? Does it matter what part? I'm from East Houston. I'm from East Houston. Okay.
Well, and I see why you act the way you do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What you mean?
That's not bad. I mean, Explain. But y'all have a different way.
Yeah, all of them are terrible. Thank you, Kiara. See, all of them are terrible. Hey, India. Yeah, all of them are terrible. All of them are terrible.
Listen,
but she did good. I think that she was.
Chat for me. Don't try to read my chat for me.
I think that she did good. I think that she did give her Emmy. Like if she told him at the end, "Are you coming or no?"
Yes, didn't she?
Are you coming or no? So I was here for her.
Listen, let me ask you something. Do you got something else besides that? Because I don't care nothing about no Miracle Watts.
Yeah, if I was Andre's wife, that man, he would have kicked that man up out of there without him eating my pussy.
You know, get back from where you came from. We got.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah, look, wait, he owed me one. Wait a minute. Hold on, you can watch, you can leave. I don't care what you do. But baby, I gotta finish. He gonna have to do me first before he leave up out of here.
Well, shit. When the nigga go back to Mississippi, she can have him come back and do it.
I don't know.
Hold on. Private Eye says it's so funny how women are going up for this little murder behavior, and these same men wouldn't even rage and fight for their own sisters and mothers. Sometimes you must pick a side. I'm trying to get what she's saying here. It's so funny how women are going up for this little murder behavior, and these same men wouldn't even rage and fight for their own sisters. I like that. Okay, they talking about some other stuff. They said rep your city, Andrew.
Right. Miracle did good. Give her her Emmy.
I know a lot of people saying that the Mississippi accents are bad, but truly, I'm from Mississippi, and we have different accents. It just depends on what area from Mississippi you're from. I can go for that. So listen,
honestly, her scene could have been a documentary script. Who you talking about? Andre's wife, Kiara? See, she must be talking about Andre's wife. That was caught in there rocking the mic.
Really? No, she talking about Miracle Watts. It could have been.
Oh no, baby, that was essential to the show. That was essential to the show.
She's terrible.
Why y'all doing the Houston gal like that? I thought that she did good. How she said, "Oh, baby, I don't know. I really got your name." The way them girls in there talking about you, I don't know. I really got your name, baby boy. I liked it. You like her persona. She did good. I mean, I felt that she deserved the Emmy. She was a star of the show to me. As much as Farrah did, trying to say she ain't never ate no pussy before. I don't know nobody to go down and eat no pussy like that the way that she did.
Do you think Coach and them, this is what they do?
They're gonna have to give me some more money. They're gonna have to They would have to give me some more money because we didn't know her to be no bulldagger. We didn't know what's her name? Oh, I'm sorry. What's her name?
Mercedes.
Yeah, we didn't know Mercedes to be over there to be, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know her to be over there with women. You know what I'm saying? And now see, I don't like that she's a stripper, and so girl, you a stripper, you do everything. You get what I'm saying? You do men, women, and in between. That's how they trying to play her. Don't play me out.
I don't like
y'all gotta pay me some more money. Y'all gotta pay me some more money. I'm already on call for him, and then you using the minutes too? No, ma'am.
Yeah, that was cold blooded. And see, that wife, I feel like she's a dangerous slope, and she finna do something to Mercedes. I think some kind of way, either with her trying to get her child back or something. But I think this is what her and Coach do. Why she saying I ain't never did it? I never messed with none of the other women. Girl, boo. How you just so turned on to Mercedes? I don't get that.
Because Mercedes, was into her art. You know what I'm saying? Coach was like, yeah, you doing a little yin yang. Oh, yeah, okay, you doing art, but she was really into it. You know what I'm saying? It made her feel seen. That's what they're trying to show.
Hello? Okay.
You can hear me?
What you think about all this like actual titty sucking and dingaling sucking they got going on this show?
Can you hear me?
What kind of money is getting paid?
Can you hear me?
Because she actually sucked her titty.
Can you hear me?
I can now. You had went out just for a quick second.
Oh, I'm sorry. But girl, we ain't never seen no dick really in nobody's mouth. Come on now. We saw some real titty sucking, but we ain't seen no dick in nobody's mouth.
But I don't think I've really seen a lot of real titty sucking on TV. Have you?
I done seen girls leak around the titty. I ain't seen no girl put no titty in nobody's mouth though.
But that's what we just saw though.
You saw her titty in her mouth? I thought we saw her suck like the inside of the titty or lick the inside of the titty.
I thought she went and just put her whole mouth on it.
Like the inside of the titty, but not the actual nipple.
You talking about the bosom?
Yeah, she was like in that area, but she wasn't like really sucking on the titty.
Mm. Then we saw the dingling when the man was manhandling, when the husband was manhandling the man.
But we didn't see the dick in her mouth.
But it damn sure looked like it.
We don't even know the dick was in her face. Those are two different scenes.
Yeah, they could have cut that off.
Those are two different scenes. So he probably, in real life, he probably had on something over his thing. But when the man was choking him, they probably let the dick hang out. Mm. But they should have got something a little bit more. Somebody that was really packing that would have intimidated him. Like you in here sucking this and shit. Mm-hmm.
Private Eye says, I'm saying how women battle for gay and DL men when those men wouldn't do the same. We see it all the time. Think about who the gay men always drag on YouTube, women. Well, I can agree with that. I do see a lot of black gay men dragging women on YouTube. And then women go up for them. But then when the women is getting dragged, well, it's the truth. Farrah definitely has been down there several times.
Yeah, Farrah have been down there before.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think that it was always supposed to be her in the man, like her in the mix of it. Mm. I don't know, because she was just too open to open her drop naked. You know what I'm saying? Last episode. Mm-hmm. So Miss Sean J says, I think she's going to blackmail her with those pictures, especially with her mom running for mayor. Ooh,
and she already got pictures, and she done already show pictures of her daughter to the woman too. She wouldn't have been able to take no pictures of me. No face, no case. She wouldn't have been able to take no pictures of me. Girl, put that camera down. You know what I'm saying?
No face, no case. I know that's right.
Yeah, you ain't taking no pictures of me.
But this is the thing. I feel as though everybody already knows that she's a stripper, that Patrice Woodbine's daughter is a stripper. So what is she up in there in Mississippi prostituting?
She's a stripper, but just because she's a stripper, you have to go to the club to see if she really a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. These pictures and this stuff. I mean, I do get what you're saying, because in the first episode, she had the Mercedes Last Dance flyers going out. So I do understand, like, okay, everybody knows she's a stripper. But, yeah, I didn't authorize these pictures to go out there. I mean, girl, you ain't going to have no pictures of me in your camera. Point blank in the period. To do whatever you want to do with me.
Okay. Do you think $10,000 per sexual escapade is enough?
Not for no bulldagging. Like if she was messing with her, but $10,000 is a lot of money. That's more than she was making at the club.
Yeah, and she made
$10,000 a weekend,
and then the next night she came back. The next day she came back.
$10,000 a weekend.
20,000.
Well, no, she didn't do nothing the first day. She was over there or whatever, but her daughter kept on calling her.
Yeah, but they gave her that money that first day.
No, they didn't.
They didn't give her no money?
No, she didn't. No, that girl said you left us wet.
Oh. They would have had to throw the bag over to the side before I started doing anything. Because now they done got 1.5 situations for 10,000.
Well, look, Terica kept on calling the girl. Terica kept on calling her.
Oh, it's per weekend, Chanelica?
Yeah, let me per weekend.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the shit that Autumn did. Autumn out there running her mouth to Andre, running her mouth, Uncle Clifford at the window listening. Mercedes come in and it's like finna talk, and Uncle Clifford said, "Nope, watch this, be quiet." Right? She out there talking about, baby, they out here trying to offer me $1 million, but I know that I'm worth 10, and until they start talking or whatever, talking that type of stuff, I'm not selling. But as soon as they start talking that shit, I'ma sell. And I was like, wow. And again, Uncle Clifford let this high yellow wench sit up and do him. He didn't come out there and say nothing for real. Like all that he was talking was bullshit. Y'all should have beat the black and the blue off of her and get Diamond to put her back out there with the Gators. You know what I'm saying? Because baby, you doing too much.
I don't know. I feel she right. It's just the building. Yeah, Kiara, see, I would have took that deal too. But no face, no case. And I like how it was cash. You remember when Nene tried to give Dwight that money from Greg had borrowed? Tried to give him a check, and he just hold up and say, "Bitch, I gave him cash. Give me cash." Remember that?
I don't remember that.
At that shoot event. Excuse me, y'all put a word in the chat if y'all remember when Nene tried to give Dwight that money at that shoe event, talking about Greg had borrowed $5,000 from him, and she tried to give him that $500. He gave you $500, and he told up. He said, "Bitch, give me cash." I gave him cash. But I'm with Haley. You know what I'm saying? I want with 10 million. Clipper, what you mad at? How you mad at 10 million? And you getting what, 3?
Let me hear me? Hold on this. So Private Eye, I see what you're saying. So are you alluding to saying that I'm going up for that? I'm not going up for that. I'm letting folks live and let live. That's how I feel about it. That's what's going on. I feel like I already knew that men have sex together, and I feel like they played that part very well. So I don't know exactly. I hear what you're saying. I don't know if you want me to get on like my religious views and stuff, because I'm not gonna do that about this. Okay, so they saying Haley is raggedy as hell. Autumn got caught red-handed. She want that bag. Dang, what would y'all have done to Autumn? I just feel like they let her off.
I don't feel like that she really did nothing. Listen, to me, I feel like that Autumn came and bought their club. You know what I'm saying? That she helped them out. I feel like when people do stuff for you, that Haley should have never been, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that girl should have never been sleeping in that club. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna be, she the one who went and got Mercedes up out of jail. When Mercedes in jail, all the other girls turned their back. She the one who went and got Mercedes up out of jail. Okay, no matter what had happened, Mercedes should have never let that girl go and have to go sleep in that club. And yes, that club is ran down, towed down, blood coming out the walls and shit. No. That's why, you know what I'm saying, they talked so bad about the club last year. The girl in there sneezing on people, one of the strippers in there farting on people is Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I'm sorry, my finger was.
Sure. Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello? Excuse me?
Good evening.
How do? Anyway, so, what was I going to say? Okay, so so I really feel like Haley Haley definitely is she needs to be handled. That like she really needs to be brought in because they don't want to take the money and then build another building. They want to stay at the original Pink.
The original Pink is towed down.
No, it's not.
It's towed up. It's towed up.
No, they just got it all done. That red room is real nice. It's way nicer than that white room they had.
And with $3 million, they could do way more.
That room red like blood? That don't even make no sense. Why they do that?
I don't like this season of the club. I think that for me, I feel like they bread and butter last year that everything revolved around and inside the club. This year they got too much going on.
Right.
It's too much going on.
I know it's about the land though, India. I know it's about the land. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. I was like, girl. Okay, I got you. All right, go ahead. I just love how y'all be calling me my real name. I be like, I don't. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm done.
So, okay. So, this is the thing for me. Okay. Little Mer, and then you see the same shit with this gay man that you see with straight men. Now, you supposed to be all in love with Clifford. Right? Love letters.
Girl.
No, that's bullshit. And then just because you need to, you got a little chemistry with a nigga on the trip. Now you screwing him, but you
didn't say nothing when Clifford was over there getting head at the skating ring. Come on now, Chelsea, don't do that.
He showed
the man went down on Clifford in the skating ring. Come on now, they ain't got no commitment.
They ain't even been talking. You right? Hey, Mimi, welcome to the panel.
Hey.
How you doing? Hold on. Let me.
How are y'all?
We
all
good.
Right, hold on. Let me put my banner up real quick. Let me see a hand to the person who just popped up in the back.
Me?
Okay. No, it's somebody in the. Hold on. What's up? Go ahead. What you talking about, Mimi? I'm gonna let the other person know too.
Hi, Andrew. I
What's
feel
good,
like,
my nigga?
Andrew, I feel like when I be coming to your chat, you don't be acknowledging me. I'm just saying.
You
I
do?
I feel the same way sometimes.
I can't be y'all. So when I be on, I be trying to look for pictures and stuff while I'm on. So I be trying to do a whole lot, but I will do better.
It was a couple of times. It was a couple of times I left a comment. I was like, well, I do know it's a lot of people over there. I mean, you know your platform is growing, so it's okay. I was just I was feeling a little. I'm just playing,
It's not intentional.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. Hey,
what's good?
Oh, is this my dude?
It is. You already know.
Yes.
I just finished eating my salad. I had a few calamari olives on it. I had to come.
Salad? Did it have iceberg lettuce on it?
No, it was a Mediterranean salad. So, go to the iceberg.
Right. Hold on. Brandon, I heard you shout me out on Kaya's channel the other day.
Oh, for sure. Yes, you already know.
I knew that voice too. I kept listening. I was like, that's Brandon.
What did he say?
He said, we may not buy in, but we will look on. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, that's what I said in the words.
Yeah, it said shout out to Properly Bonafide. I was like, I was in the thing. I said, that's me. I'm here.
Yeah.
So what you got to say about PValley? Oh wait, Mimi didn't finish.
Yes, Mimi, please.
Oh no, I was going to say y'all have made it autumn, but I feel like she let it be known episode 1 that she was willing to sell. And let's not forget last episode when her and Cliff was talking, she already had told her, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my pronouns together, child.
Girl, if it's Uncle Clifford, it's gonna be look.
Listen, I don't.
Brim.
She had told her that she was looking for 10 mil, and then she said, "Oh, that's looking like 3.1 million," and she said, "Yeah, look like you can add now." So she had told Uncle Clifford last week that she was waiting on that 10 million, and this episode, Uncle Clifford get up there because Mercedes came back to the club acting like she don't know what they discussed last week. That's all I'm saying.
I think the thing was that he was aware of if the offer would be 10 million, that it would be a go, but she didn't know that her true intentions was to sell regardless of. It had to be, of course, at that caliber for the offer, but he didn't know like she was like interested in selling. He thought it had to be at that number to sell. She just said, "I know if they already offering 1 million, then it's worth 10, so I'm gonna take the better deal."
The thing I don't like is I don't like they keep throwing back in Autumn face because I listen. Autumn, she is shady. Like she got some shady business with her. But I don't like that they keep throwing. Oh, we helped you. It wouldn't be if it wasn't
Me
for us, you wouldn't
neither.
have had that money. But listen, she had
Yeah,
already
I
had
would
that
have. Yeah, she had
money.
already had that money and was
She
Yeah.
still
had that
shipping that
money in the
club.
bank.
She got
Yeah.
Mercedes. My whole thing is we're not gonna act like Uncle Cliff didn't need her because Mercedes was planning on leaving.
Yes, because he was
And
in
you
that
Yes.
needed
bag.
another. You needed another bad bitch in the club, which was gonna be
Well,
Haley.
You
not
can't even
not
do
even going to
that.
the bad bitch
He
part.
needed a prime time bad bitch though. You know what I'm saying? With
Well,
skills, and she can't. She's not the
well,
one.
bump that. He needed somebody to get him out of that shark predator ass loan that he was going to.
Exactly,
Them
because she paid
Asians,
it off.
yes, going there and saying no checks because you already knew they was bad. Only
But we
cash only.
but we're talking money against murder though. You know what I'm saying?
Then
But
nobody
Okay.
sometimes
listen. They was
it's one and
all
the
in the
same.
fight. They was all in the fight. Mercedes was
Mercedes came to
dangerous,
help her. That's how Mercedes got in that shit.
But
and
let's
they
not
was
act
friends, and
like
they was looking out for
yeah.
each other. But we're not gonna keep on throwing up. Oh, I did this, girl.
I
He was about to kill us,
exactly.
girl. You
But that's
helped me. He was
Exactly.
after,
gonna kill us.
yes, but that was after Mercedes was already getting a part of the lick. You know what I'm saying? That's after they
Yes,
was being
yes.
Thelma and Louise.
But yeah,
You
I gotta
said
go
that
to the
Mercedes
store.
was already getting
I'm
what?
about to go to the store, so I'm
Part
about
of
to
the
try to
lick.
get on my phone.
Okay.
Okay, you about to get on your phone?
Yeah, I'm about to get off and come on my phone.
Okay.
I'm
So,
just saying, I'm for real. Like, people do this in my real life, and I hate when they do that because then that makes me not eat. Because now that's the type of person I am. I'm not gonna ask for like my aunt gets on to me all the time, like, oh, you needed that, you could have asked me. But see, this is a prime example, like on this show, and this happened in real life. Like, if I ask you for a favor and then we have like a little we be just tweaking on some one day and we just ain't meshing, then you throwing back in my face like, oh, I did this for you, don't forget about it. Like the good book say, if you're gonna help somebody, then help them. Do it at the kindness of your heart. I don't need you to tell me every time that we get into it that I did this for you.
Well, that's not how it works in our
I know,
community. We're gonna
child.
always gonna throw, what we did in people's faces to make them lest we forget type of situation. But I mean, I think they're really doing the thing this season. I just pray that Nikki Gilbert Daniels gets whatever money she needs to get, so that way it can be moved on with some type of authenticity. Because you know
I don't think that's that lady
she's trying to sue
idea.
them because
I
she's saying it
think
was her idea.
I
I
think
don't,
I think it was kind of, if you look, just go to her website or whatever and look at the videos of her pairing like the scene to scene. I think there's, yeah, I just say do your own research and come to your own conclusion. But she should be awarded something.
Mm.
but people try to sue Miss Kim all the time about power, and I don't think that's her stuff because Katori is from Memphis, so most of this stuff is from like Katori's life of being in Memphis and adjacent Mississippi. Because I don't know who all from, I mean, from the dirty South. I know we got people from Texas, but when you from Mississippi
Ride through
and
Texas.
yes, Mississippi and Memphis is so close, like they accents
It
and
is.
they ways of stuff is so close together
True
because
that.
of great migration and with the
Hmm.
blues era and stuff. I mean, I just really think that she wrote this up, from her life experiences and people around
Mm.
her. I don't, but
I think
whatever.
she stole this from Nikki Gilbert.
That's what we was just talking about, Andrew.
Oh, yeah, she stole this.
I don't think
I
she
can tell
stole
by
it,
how
but I
good
feel
the
like
first season.
it was like I don't think she stole it, but I think there was definitely some interpolation of her work that could have been used via the, not so much on her though, but I think it was like on the network. But I just hope she get paid her money, because I heard it through the grapevine that, she gonna harp on every episode.
Well, I
Where's
mean,
she
she
talking
can
at?
do
Because I ain't
that.
seen her. Where's she talking at? Because I ain't seen her.
On worthmediatv.com
Oh,
and
baby,
her
she say.
Instagram page.
She say that you can tell by how the first season and then the second season that they didn't know what they were doing because they stole her stuff.
Girl,
Yeah,
the
but I'm
second
a little
season is
disappointed though on.
pandemic stuff. What is you talking
But
about?
no. But I'm a little disappointed on the real though, how they got rid of the mayor of Chucalissa when we found out that he was a part of that
Yes,
fraternity, and how they could kind of really like
Oh, they could have
yes,
worked that in.
invest exactly worked
yes.
it in and had that
He
angle
probably
come
was gonna
in.
cost too much though, Brandon.
What
He
for?
was gonna
No, I
cost
don't
too
think.
much.
What frat was he?
I don't think,
But
but they
Yeah,
the
was
always
it
do that to Isaiah Washington.
Montavious' group?
Yeah,
Oh,
the Delta something, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
something.
a fraternity.
child, I thought that was a bootleg Mason.
Mm.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
but yeah, you
So,
bringing that up made me think about that.
so what do you feel? How do you feel about the Little Murder and Big Teak scene?
I feel like it was
Mm.
an honest scene. I felt like, motherfuckers go to prison and they have to get their lives defended. Like when you saw him kiss on the scar, like where he got stabbed, that was like indications of how
Yeah, I
deep
forgot that part. I did
that
see that.
relationship was. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an honest thing. I don't think people like to really see the truth for what it is. Meaning,
Uh-huh.
motherfuckers go to prison and not so much get turned out, but that becomes their lifestyle.
That was
And
what I was gonna ask. Do
Survive.
you think that both of them was gay before that? Well, I think
I
Murder was.
don't know, because you can be in an environment and have to adapt to your environment to you know survive. I'm not
I
sure
Mhm.
how long he was
mean,
in. I'm not sure how long Murder was in prison for, but with Big Tick being in prison as long as he was, it was only destined to happen. But I didn't know he was gonna be like. I didn't know he was gonna be the one that was doing the bending.
Mm.
Okay, I thought it'd be the other way around, didn't you?
No, but I wouldn't have thought that because he already. I mean, Murder already showed the fact that he was going to be not so much dominant. I don't want to use that word or that terminology, but I knew that he was going to be the giver due to the fact of the previous season and him and Uncle Clifford. So
Well, he gave Uncle Clifford head though.
I mean, but giving head is just
I think
that
that's
oral
in his
transaction is
contract.
an oral transaction.
Ooh,
So
not come on, trainer.
yeah, so you got to go
Braxton.
downtown and taste my love, Harvest Brown, and then it
Mm.
could be some other
Ooh,
situations.
you
But
can't stop till
yeah,
Please
but
don't say
no.
it no more.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, head is head. I mean, it's a requirement.
So, okay, so I don't know.
What's the
I
matter,
feel
Chubbs?
I feel like we didn't have to have him and Teak having been in a relationship before.
But I think we did though, so the relationship would have made sense of how deep they were connected. Not only for the survival piece of the prison piece, but the connection piece. Like he already exposed last episode before this one how Little Murder rhymes and on the toilet paper kept him sane when he was in
they
the hole. Like
tight. They tight.
think about like R. Kelly right now. He in the hole. He can't even
Mm.
write. So him singing to somebody that's like next to him. Think about the dude that did the whole bombs in the train station, not the train station, but under
The subway.
the subway. Say he was the prison. Say that was his roomie or whatever. And somebody tried to get at Kels, and then he protected Kels.
Right.
And he does all that serenade, and he comes back. There's an affection now because one, you saved my life, and now I'm in love with you. So now
mm.
we're gonna do what we gotta do.
When
I
I was in
Hey.
Dallas, I dated this dude that did like 5 or 6 years or something like that, and he said that he went with his cousin. Like when he got in there, his his cousin followed him, and he was like the cousin didn't even make it like a whole 2 years and was already sucking dingling and getting his dingling sucked. And he said he called his granny and told her from the prison that he was getting turned out.
But that's not his place to tell. Like, why would
And
he?
I
You know what I'm saying?
also I
Why he
thought it
not
was
snitching?
very. I think it's. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's very dangerous, but I don't.
Hmm.
Now it's gonna be a whole notion that when you go to jail, you're gonna get turned out.
Not, but I'm saying
And
that he may have something on his head. Like they may have put like top ramen, a Twinkie, and a roll of Oreos, and maybe a book of stamps for him to
Yeah.
be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You never know if they wanted him to be bitched out or turned out or hold out. You never know. Like
But I think everybody's harping on the sex scene, but people are missing
the
the
connection.
well, it's not so much as the connection, but the whole theme of the episode is about
Oh, girl, yeah,
the police brutality. But y'all have to remember, Big T ain't been out but a hot second.
girl,
So
yeah.
for
3 days.
however long he was institutionalized, like I mean, I've had lots of people in my family like real close bloodline to me that has went to prison and jail for a sense of times, and it takes them a lot to get adapted. So
Hmm.
when Rom turned the TV off, that was a trigger point because I mean, in
Yes, think about
jail,
it in prison. Yeah, right.
yeah,
If I'm
and
controlling the
then
TV, you touch it. It's a war.
yeah, I mean, because TV is a privilege in jail. I mean, because
Hmm.
if you think about like during COVID, because of my major, I was doing work in jails and prisons, but it had to
Bless your
stop
heart.
because of COVID. Yeah, I mean, this is what I want to do. I want to go in there and counsel them. So
Hello.
I was doing
Excuse me.
doing that when COVID hit. Then everything got locked down, and they couldn't have any visitation. So then you got to think about them being in jail or prison, and then you got them having COs around them 24/7, and then you got the police brutality out in the world. So it's like now he's seeing this on TV, and he just been out for a second. It takes him a lot to adapt back to
Hmm.
the real world. I mean, let's not forget Shankshaw Redemption. Like
Hmm.
that old man died because like prison was the only
Was all
thing
he
he
knew.
knew.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So when you got somebody like that that has PTSD about prison, and you hear about police brutality, yes, he went back to the room with murder because that was his safe space because they had already built that connection in jail, like they were sticking together to make sure them two were safe. And then it just formed like that. I don't think neither one of them was gay when they came in, but I mean, if you around somebody 24 hours a day and you're getting told what you can and can't do, and the only connection you have is the same sex, then there's gonna be a connection formed. I mean, that's just human nature. But
Hmm.
Well,
what
I
did
I
Andre
mean,
know, but
say?
what I was saying, what I'm trying to say is that every guy that goes to jail does not get turned out, and a lot
Correct.
of those
Right.
dudes are
Correct.
gay. A lot of those dudes are gay before they even go.
Some, but some are not. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Because they're going. That's the only option available to them. And think about. Okay, this is about to be controversial. What I'm about to say, but it is what it is. Think about C Murder.
mm,
What you think he doing? Y'all think
Na na na.
yeah, what y'all
he
think he
been in
doing
there
in
a
there?
long time.
Okay.
I don't know. I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
put it
I'm
on
with
him.
you. I'm
Well, I'm
with
not
you,
putting. I'm just saying, just
Andrew. I
putting
don't
those.
like how they did
Yeah.
it either. I mean, for people to say, "Oh, like everybody who goes," and that goes for females too, because it's
Yeah.
not so much with males, but especially with females, they always saying that. But listen, sometimes you don't like when I was talking to prisoners and inmates in jail, it took them a lot for them just to open up to a college. I'm a college student, and they're like, "Yo, we see you 2 days out of the week. When you leave here, we instantly get sad because we can't leave outside these gates."
Hmm.
And they're like, yo, we get tired of talking to each other, and yes, we have visitation, but during COVID, I mean, it was just locked down. And so when you think about it, when they're inside, like all they want is to be like seen. But you got other people saying, "Oh, they animals. they deserve to what they get." But I mean, it's a mental game in prison and jail. So if you form a human connection with somebody and you find whatever kind of connection it is, you kind of like want to stay there. That was his safe space, and so that's where he went because he already knew that he felt safe there.
Okay, just to switch it up a
Yeah.
little bit, because I wanted to hear you guys' perspective on this. What
Mhm.
about Smackavelli, Big Lip Betty, s- sucking and getting extra bricks in the red room and then being exposed for getting, diverse income and then wanting to fight?
I don't like that the fight wasn't two sided. It
Yeah,
just
I
looked
don't
like
like
she
that
beat the
either.
girl up. I wanted them to go in.
Yeah, like a real stripper fight. Because I got a couple
Yeah.
friends and they ain't laying down that easy. They gonna be fighting back.
I mean, listen. Wanda. Listen. We just got Wanda off of drugs in Snowfall, and we need to know where Leon at so he could come get his girl because now she about to she got them DSL lips and she back down there doing coke and she just got off crack. I'm gonna need Wanda to sit down, okay?
So Private Eye was saying she disagrees with you, Mimi, because you have to know these ninjas. Some of them been down, and others get talked out of their booties. If you're not down, you're not. You're just not down. You'll fight a motherfucker before it goes down. So the reason why, yeah. So this is the thing. So in all, like most of the time when you watch a prison movie, and even when you watch the documentary when they're in this, I'm talking about the real one, not the little
Hmm.
play ones that just come and show you their schedules and all that. I'm talking about the ones that go deep and dirty.
Hmm.
I want
I
them.
have
I
seen
want them.
men, huh?
You remember
Huh?
that documentary and the man was like, I want them. Either you're going to give it to me or if I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
I want you. I got to
Yes. What
have
was
you.
that
Yes.
called?
Girl, he talking about the
That was
grape
in
jelly
Angola.
and
That was down in Louisiana, wasn't
it
it?
it was, girl. And he was talking about the
Yeah.
grape jelly and everything and the apple jelly.
What
I'm
the
not
one
saying. I'm not
the thing that
saying.
I saw, what I saw that really gave it to me that was real was when they see us. When the guy came in, Corey came in, so young and innocent, and it was like he had got raped and everything, and nobody did nothing. You know what I'm saying? I would have killed somebody in there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it can't happen. I mean, some people are not like that and some people are, but I'm not gonna bash them because they are. That's not what I'm about to do. Because guess what? When you go inside and you gotta have 25 to life, you don't know what you gonna do. You might can fight it off and you might not. So I'm not gonna judge them because they like what they like.
And maybe not even a like thing. Again, it goes back to being a
Survival.
survivor. Yes, it's a
Exactly.
part.
But them niggas be getting girls. They be getting girls that be sitting at home lonely, big, and they be becoming pen pals. And you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of girls be hooking up other girls that they deem to be have low self esteem with niggas in jail, and they be writing and going down there. You know, a lot of people will do anything to say that they got a man.
Hmm.
Mm.
But also it goes back into they doing that to, listen because I ain't gonna say but okay, so there's somebody that was they're really close to me as a relative, and when they went to jail they had when me and my family used to go visit them, they would have one girl in the visitation room and then they would have the other girl sitting outside and they would have different schedules. So yes, it is a thing. They know how to get the woman.
Yeah, and they be having prison guards giving them phones and stuff, and be messing with the COs
And
and
be having,
I
everything.
mean,
yeah.
let's just look at that
Hmm.
white lady that killed herself when they from what they was in
Girl,
Indiana.
She killed. I thought they found her. Did she kill herself?
Yeah, she shot herself in the head when they
Lord have
when
mercy.
the car flipped over. They said that she had the gun and she was the only one in the car.
Mm.
yeah, she
And
shot
shot
herself
herself.
Yeah.
Jesus.
the day
Yeah,
before she
because
was
she
getting
know
ready
she
to
don't want to
retire.
go.
So they might not have been having sexual relations, But when you have a lot of time on your hands and you get to writing them letters and
You get emotionally invested.
uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better divest.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Come
tell
on
you
now.
what. Okay, so let me finish. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna be interested in Kyle Woodbine
Mm.
and uh Andre
You talking about
in this
the
race.
meritorial race?
Yes,
Do you
mayoral.
think? Do you think? Do you think that Patrice really has a shot, or she Andrew?
Hmm.
Jesus. Do you think?
What?
Do you think she has a shot, like an actual shot, or she's doing this to expose the slick back um individual who's in there now? Is it Kyle who's in there now?
It's Kyle.
Yeah, he's an interim. Yeah.
So do you think she's just doing this to kind of expose Kyle, or do you think she actually has a chance? Because you saw how big lip Betty was like really emotionally charged from Patrice.
Mm-hmm. I think that she may have the older sector.
Mm.
Yeah, the older people on lock, but I
Them
don't know.
Southern Baptist, honey.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm interested in seeing how they play this out.
I don't
I
think that we've
also
seen enough. I don't think that we've seen enough of Patrice with a congregation. You know what I'm saying? We saw a couple
yeah.
of people when she was in the other church. I don't think that we just seen no outpour of support for Patrice Woodbine being a pastor.
But she
True.
getting all
It's
that money.
also
Why she
COVID.
got a
They
money
had
machine? She got a
it's
money
also
machine.
COVID.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, listen, let's be honest. That Southern Baptist Christianity scandal with all the men going to jail for sexual abuse, I'm sure that they got congregation right now saying, "Well, I'm gonna still give him my money because that's my pastor. He wouldn't do that." But you know,
Jay Miller, I said that I would not be comfortable with that at all. That I wouldn't be comfortable with it.
Be comfortable with what?
The comment
The
is, y'all know
comment.
Lil Murder is straight and married. He's not married, I heard. Would you feel comfortable if your husband was an actor and had gay sex scenes? Would you,
How much
Mimi?
he getting paid? How much he getting
I
paid?
mean, I feel like if we had the conversation of if they would have they take that role on, then it would have to be us being solid in our marriage, because then you know the whole thing that comes with it with the celeb fit, and then the whole thing with your family saying, oh, now you got a gay man as a husband. But I feel like actors should be able to express themselves, and long as
How is that an express of J. Alphonse?
Because but I was about to say, to me, it shows a level of intelligence in the sense of um being able to accept that, hey, my man is an actor, he's a thespian, so there may be a time in which he has to simulate an act. If I know what we doing, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it is what it is over here. If he's doing his job well enough that you believe, like you actually believe what's on your screen, and that's what you're fixated on, then it. But it's a preference. Like you may not be able to accept like the visual of it.
That's what I'm saying. That I get the money, I get the acting capability. It's the visual. It's me putting my mouth on yours, knowing you had just kissed a nigga in the mouth.
Mm.
I feel
but
like
I
y'all
mean,
going
we
too far with
also,
that.
yeah, but I feel
Why?
like, yeah, because I mean
Hold on, I'm
they
about to check
have,
out, and I don't want you to hear all this stuff.
Okay,
huh?
he's
Because I
checking.
mean it's not like they like doing it for real. They have like the little whatever the little props on and stuff like that. But like I was saying in the comments, I feel like people are only trying to typecast cast him because that's all
Oh,
they want to talk
you
about.
think?
Oh, he
I don't.
plays a gay man and stuff like that. But nobody ever talks about when a woman plays that she's gay and stuff
Do you
like
think?
that.
Well, that ain't the world. You know,
I
the
don't think that.
world.
I
It's
know, but
okay with women doing that.
that's what I'm saying. And like I said in the comments, Luke James that played in Star, he plays Trig on The Shy for people who watch The Shy, and he's not being typecast because he's in a relation. Well, I don't think they in a relationship no more on the show, but he was in a relationship with a transgender woman. And
Mhm.
the guy Reggie that played Black on Force, he was originally supposed to have the transgender woman, but he was so closed minded that he quit because he didn't want to do that. I feel like if it's art, it should be told, and it shouldn't matter if it's same sex, long as like you not living like that in your real life. Like I mean, some of these people on YouTube haven't got having sex with Trey and don't even know they Trey.
Right,
So
doing that.
if y'all
That's
gonna
fair.
get mad for somebody portraying a character on a show, y'all might need to check with the men y'all sleeping with.
Release the trade.
That's all I'm saying. But that's just me. Maybe I'm more open minded into art and stuff. And I feel like if I was to find out that if he was had to play this role, then we would just have to have a conversation and go from it from there. I'm not gonna just you know throw him to the wolves because oh it looks like this to other people.
But I have to applaud the caliber of which they're attacking their roles with, their character with, because it's at a level that it's so believable for many. You get what I'm saying? That they don't look at it as an art, but they actually look at it like it's real. So
I guess because I've kissed a girl before and I liked it, like for
okay.
real, that I just feel, I don't know.
So you had your
I
seat.
think that I think that it's funny and it was intentional how we seen a heavy bulldagger scene and we seen
Why
this
you got
heavy scene with these
bull tag?
punks. Oh, I always say that. But we saw this heavy lesbian scene and we saw this heavy gay male scene and
Hmm.
nobody can seem to focus on nothing but the gay males.
But I think
That's
I
all I'm
think that was
saying
the
though.
think that was like
Well,
the
it's the
the
newest
concept.
thing. We've already seen women kissing and sucking titties and stuff on TV.
But I
This
think
is
that was
new.
I think it
But
was a
if you watch Pose, then it shouldn't be
she didn't
new.
watch Pose.
But
You
don't
heard
nobody, everybody don't watch Pose.
Chelsea said she didn't, but hold on, I really want to hear Chelsea's reason of what she didn't watch Pose.
What? What you say?
What's your reason of why you didn't watch Pose, girl? What?
I ain't in the Pose.
Okay,
I'm not interested.
I thought the same thing too, right? But then
Mhm.
I saw the episode with the church mama. That's the only reason why I want to watch it because of the church mama. Right?
What
It was
happened?
so emotionally charged for me that I went and watched the whole thing, and it was a decent. It
Oh,
was a
you talking
good
about
show.
Billy Porter's his mom?
Well, not only his mom but his aunts.
Oh
When
yes.
Harry was on it, and
What was going on?
so they had the whole church thing, and I think start with that episode, and I think you would kind of be
Okay,
able to see
so
it.
originally what happened was Billy
You
Porter
shaking
went
your head, but
home
look,
because he got some. I think he had cancer. Was it cancer?
girl,
No,
no,
he
he
had
had
got.
AIDS, boo.
He had AIDS, yes, and so he went home because I mean he was dying, and I mean during those years they were still trying to find a cure for HIV and AIDS, and he got into this program where he had to take this rigorous medicine and it was making him sick, and so he went home to see his mom and his aunt, and his mom basically is saying, I don't know why you turned out like this. Ugh, I just want my son back, the whole typical black female
But the
denial of her
other
child.
But
But
the
again,
church,
I don't go there because
no, well,
I feel like
I
parents have their desires too. You know what I'm saying? And that now when you doing bad and kicking kids out the house and dogging
well,
them and
that's what
saying
she
those
did.
but that's what
That's
yeah,
what
effed up
she
shit.
they
did.
Oh,
got a
okay.
lot. Just watch
But
that.
the man that she married was the one that was molesting him. He had molested him up until what age did he say he was a teenager?
Yeah,
And
I think like
he
13,
ran from
14.
13, 14. And when he turned 13, 14, he got on a bus to New York and he ran away. But the mama was saying the man never, and this is the thing. She kept saying her husband never did that. She know for a fact that he was a God fearing man and he wouldn't been no This is the words, not my words, but this is what she said. She know for a fact that he wouldn't done no homosexual stuff like that. But the aunt
Mm-hmm.
knew what happened. And she cried and apologized, saying, I knew what happened all this time, but I didn't want to tell your mama, but I knew what he was doing to you.
I just think just watch that one episode, Chelsea.
I forgot when he put the lube on his back. I
Girl,
was
not the
like,
back,
girl.
boo. Not the bite. He ain't put the lube on the back, girl. He put the lube on the crack, baby.
Oh, in the crack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I was like,
But
child.
Chelsea,
They telling
I,
the whole story right here, okay?
I,
Go ahead.
I just, I beseech that you just watch that episode, boo. Just, I just pray
But
that
what episode is it? Like, you ain't, I
it's
mean, I'm
it's
sure.
season. Is it
Was
season
it
3?
is it season 3? I think it's before the last. It's
It's the last season, but it's the
season.
episode 5. I think it's episode 5. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I mean,
email it to you.
I learned a lot from it.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
about that episode is not about the ball scene, but you'll understand how they kind of form family outside of their family because they get
exactly.
accepted from those who show love and give love and don't have like the the blood connection.
Right.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna say
loved post season one, but season two was just too heavy for me, and that's when I stopped watching.
It was heavy, but I needed to be exposed to that as a heterosexual black woman. Um, I needed to be exposed to that because I mean, we're out in the world and you don't know what somebody's sexual preference is or identity, and just because you are one way in your life, I'm not gonna treat you no different. And so I needed to be exposed to that
Yeah, I'm for that.
because I'm working in a field of criminology and psychology. I really don't care what your sexual preference is or whatever. I'm trying to help you get out of the situation you in and get better so you won't be end back up in jail in prison.
yes.
And so I watched it so that I could have a better understanding of the people that I might come in contact with. And I know everybody thinking because I'm from Mississippi that I'm supposed to be just you know um just homophobic and stuff. But I'm a new generation of a black woman that came from my family. So the way people think and the older people think in my family or the people that I know, I don't think that way.
Girl, you from
And I,
Macomb, Mississippi?
no, I'm not from no Macomb.
Oh, okay.
I'm from the Delta. I'm from the actual valley of Mississippi,
Okay.
which
Where the
is
girls get
look.
naked.
No, they probably is, but I'm just saying for me, I want to be exposed to what I need to be exposed to because whether you like it or not, you don't know who you're coming in contact with. From doctors to nurses to anybody else. And
Hmm.
just because you live an alternative lifestyle, don't mean I can't get if get what I need to be done because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'll take a gander at it,
Thank you.
but I mean,
That's all.
I don't think I have to, that I'm not exposed or I'm not all the way full or whatever or
Hmm.
cultured enough if I don't watch Pose
No, no,
or
but I
and
think
if I'm not interested in watching.
no, no, but I think this episode would be a great uh view for you to kind of look at Pose, but also see the relationship with the black church, black gay men, the black mothers who get remarried to stepdaddies and that whole
Mhm.
situation. I just think that episode, not saying the whole season or whatever, but that episode I think would be a
The
good
second season.
it's the
It's only two
it's the
seasons
third
of Pose. People
it's
was talking
three
It's
about Pose a
three.
lot.
It's three.
it's on the
Okay.
third season.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's third season episode.
You see, y'all forget that I was raised with two gay guys. You know
I know,
what I'm saying? Two gay
but that's
Wait, hold
different.
on. No, because she's saying it'll likely expose you to something new. Girl, that ballroom stuff ain't new. I live in Atlanta. I know folks in ballroom might have been to the pageants and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be tripping me out when folks be saying what they say about me. I'm like, nah,
Speaking
I'm
of
not that girl. I know I'm not all like with a bloodstained rainbow flag and stuff like that, but I'm not the girl that they be trying to put on me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know all about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Houses and all the street kids and all that stuff like that. So I'm not saying I'm an expert. I said, but I've been very much exposed to it.
You better tell them, child.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of pageants, y'all saw that performative bullshit they put on BET. They had that motherfucker pray tell creature feature ad trying to y'all didn't see it
Oh, you Billy Porter?
Billy
on the
Porter?
EBT Art Awards.
Yeah, you saw his outfit. You didn't like his outfit?
Hell nah. He looked like
I didn't either. With that raised
yeah, nah.
shoulder mess, I didn't like it
And then the
either.
eyes
Well,
were raised.
usually Billy,
Yeah,
he
and the
be
eyes had
dressing.
like a oval and then an oval on the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
nah.
saw that. A
It was
half
crazy.
moon, half. I don't know.
But again,
I thought he was doing too much.
it was
I like that black one that
performative.
he had a couple years ago. That was nice, huh?
I'm just saying it was so performative. Like they did it just to spite or go against what Lil Nas. Like
Child.
y'all know what
Anyway.
the truth is. But
PRC said that he looked like a gargoyle.
yes, girl. A skinny one too.
I only feel like he's making a scene because he did not get nominated because they've had Billy Porter on there several
Girl,
times.
no
So if
BET don't mess with the punks, boo. They
well,
don't.
okay,
Why y'all
so
saying that?
why?
That's what Lil Nas X is talking about.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm saying,
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Lil Nas X. They'll use him. They'll
child.
They
pump
are
your
me
induction.
too.
Y'all saw how they did to B Scott. They didn't want him in all
Exactly.
his regalia. Y'all saw how they did to with my girl Laverne Cox. It was so bad that this is how bad it was, y'all. It was so bad that Rihanna had to come together and get all the girls and come together and have them sit front row to let BET know what time it was. That's how bad it was over there.
So why is he want to be he wanted to get nominated? So why do he want to get nominated by some people that don't even mess with his
Because that's his
lifestyle?
because that's
He didn't
his
want to
community.
get nominated. He was
He wanted
snubbed,
to
He was,
perform.
and he wanted to be accepted by his people. He
yes.
didn't want to perform. He had performed already. But there's no way that BET gonna say that their standards are so high that this man was nominated for Grammys and he can't get a motherfucking BET award. The fact
EBT
that
call.
people act like that people were upset about a BET award when this man has Grammys is laughable.
Well, I felt like he should have just not. He made that whole FBET because he got snubbed. But if you knew they didn't mess with the gays the first time, why did you go perform there when you first got your first start? That's what I'm saying. Let's not start at the middle. If you knew that from
Well,
the
but
jump,
I
why
thought
did you
they
even
did
go
have some
perform the
black
first
gay guys. They
time?
had Billy Porter announcing. I think he sang something too. And then who was the other black gay
Girl,
guy?
no, they did a like a ball. They had to walk. That's what I'm saying. They did like a ball, but it looked like it was last minute. It looked like it
It
was to
it just
spite
goes to show
what
that people don't.
and
It just
yeah.
goes to show that people don't stick together. They was looking just for their moment of opportunity. And most people that was walking in the balls was happy that they were just happy to be on TV. If that shit would not happen with Lil Nas X, they would not have been on that show.
I heard
Cause
some rumblings about Lil Nas and BET, but I didn't look into it. Hold on. It's not odd to want to be acknowledged, respected by your own too. I
Yeah.
hate when people call it's an EBT card awards. The BET Awards is one of the only shows that supports black artists. The Grammys, Billboards, and VMAs don't
But
care.
but listen, that may be true, but it's the way that they go about and do it. That's why I call it EBT because it's janky promotion, it's janky production, it's janky mic. If y'all go back and look at all of it was so much technical difficulties last night. it was like, where is the professionalism? Where is us doing something that's different? And then it also got ghetto for me when they started adding the sponsors to the awards, meaning uh Toyota presents, this person presents. It's just like,
They've always done that
no, they
though.
haven't.
They haven't.
No, they haven't.
I mean, I haven't watched it in a couple of years just because, like, I didn't. But y'all do know, like, BET is not owned by black
But it
people no
hasn't
more
been.
Yes.
But the thing is,
anyway.
that it hasn't been owned by a black individual since 2001. And guess what? The first BET Awards was in 2001. So
Kathy Lee, she left in what year? Because
Kathy Lee
she,
wasn't a part of BET. Kathy Lee is TV1.
oh, it was what's her name? Debbie something. It was a black lady that was a part of
The Pig was on there.
Deborah Lee.
You
the
right.
Who's
who?
Piggy the Pig?
Platonia,
Who's Petunia?
Deborah Lee.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's who I'm thinking about. But I mean, y'all, the y'all. I mean, listen, y'all are saying he wants to get acknowledged by his people, but black people don't even own BET.
It
So
doesn't mean
essentially, the same people that give out Grammys and VMAs are giving out BET awards. They're just
no.
having a diverse committee to say who black people do y'all want to nominate this year, because us white people
See,
really don't care about it.
look
We
what
just need
Kiera
the
C
money.
says. Lil Nas X said that they made him reaffirm that he wasn't Satanist. And I would, okay.
Oh yeah, I ain't play
This
that.
is my
I
shit,
ain't play
bitch.
that.
Okay. This is my shit.
Mm-mm.
If we don't want that on our fucking TV show, we don't gotta have it. I don't understand that shit. This is my shit, bitch. I don't want no Satan worshipers and shit on it. Uh, that's crazy as hell to me. I'm sick of everybody got to be accepted or you doing something wrong. No, I don't want. We don't do that. We don't do Satan worship and Satan idol visual effects and shit like that over here. Point blank. Period. And if all I'm asking you is saying, please affirm to me, reaffirm to me, I'm not. You're not a Satanist. Then we can work. But you didn't got offended. Sit your stupid ass down outside of my motherfucking event. Okay.
Mm.
They act like they told him that he got to get dipped in holy water on stage before he can perform. Shit.
Way in the water.
That's the one thing about this new generation and shit like that that's getting to be adults. They too are fucking emotional, and they
Yeah,
think
I agree.
everything got to be
They
everything is like
way.
so hurtful to them,
Mm-hmm.
and bitch, man the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You all we asking you, all we letting you know, we don't do Satan shit over here. Are you Satan shit? Do you do Satan shit? Or do you need to do Satan shit on this night? No? Okay, well now let's fit you in. Yes, okay, well we'll pass.
It's kind of,
Period.
but then they let Kanye go in there and do the whole like pyramid of bra and stuff like that.
That I didn't think that was BET.
I
That's
thought that
a
was
that's a cop out. That's a cop out for the stuff with Lil Nas X.
no, not giving a cop out, but I'm
Cause
saying just be fair on all
they'll
grounds.
find any reason to say that. Oh, to me, it's just a
Billy
cop out
Porter
because
was
other people have
there.
a good.
Girl,
But
what about
y'all do have to agree that Little
Mm-hmm.
Nas X does. He's a troll and he does too freaking much. And then
but
when
guess
he gets
what?
his
It's his
feeling
right.
hurt, then he go run and cry.
It's his right to, but I'm saying don't be denying him the opportunity of some, again, he had one of the biggest songs of last year or whatever. So he should
What
I
last year?
can't tell.
Yeah,
I
who?
last
can't tell.
yeah,
No,
industry
where in
baby.
the community? Maybe in the community.
Oh, not the
What? Why
community.
you say? Oh, like that?
Listen, if we
Why
go
you
by
say?
the
Oh,
charts, I can't tell. Let's pull the charts up. I can't tell.
It was on the I mean, it was on the chart. Yes, industry baby was like number 1 on the charts. So I'm saying if you go on like, but girl, it just be too. Mm-mm. It just be so.
Well, I just think he does too freaking much, and then he wants to go cry in the car because he got snubbed. Listen, it's plenty of I don't know about this generation of people who do music. Can we get back to to the Motown, so
No, boo,
somebody, cause
because they used and abused them motherfuckers at Motown. They stole all your royalty money.
I'm
They
talking
took
about
all the
artist
creative.
development. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about artist development. Can we get artists that uh who just want to do their craft without being acknowledged all the time? I'm
Well,
sure that there
No,
are
I bet
older artists that has not been acknowledged to what they
but
have
I
brought
don't feel
to
like
the
that.
black
I don't
community
feel
to
like
music.
Hey,
Diddy
sincere.
should have got no lifetime achievement award.
Who?
Who?
We got Al
Diddy?
yeah,
Diddy.
I don't think he should.
Yeah, we got Al Green
Before
still living.
motherfucking uh
Al
uh
Green.
no, fuck Al Green. Before
Well,
goddamn, because Al Green already got it. But what
no,
about
he didn't.
before Stevie Wonder? Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Before Stevie
Stevie
Wonder got a
Wonder.
lifetime achievement, Young Years. Did he one? Like
Well, you
I
tell
get
me
it.
Stevie Wonder don't have one from the BET Awards?
No,
No, he
No, he
does
don't.
Wow.
not. Yeah. I mean, but I really think they do the lifetime achievements about
even
the.
Mariah Carey ain't got one yet. Like how y'all getting
I
Diddy
think
one
you
before
buy
her?
it.
You think you buy it? I think they give them to the
Mm,
people who popping on social
mm.
media like that because I don't understand like why he got it this year. Like
Why
I
they
don't
are a
care about
joke.
him and no
That's why
Carisha,
they are a
baby.
joke. That's why they are a joke. The awards are a joke. Like you said, Mariah ain't got one. Stevie Wonder ain't got one. Al Green ain't got one.
Al Green
But
does
Diddy
have.
got one.
Please go New
No,
York. Go bar. Uh,
he got one from the BET Awards. He does
yeah,
not.
he got one way back in the day. He got one though.
James Brown got one. Al Green did not.
He did. I promise you,
I promise you, he did not.
he did.
Somebody go look it
What
up
Look
before
it
they
year?
up.
start arguing,
Please
honey.
look it up. He did get one. He got his before
Who,
Shaka
Al,
Khan
are y'all
got
saying
hers.
Al Green?
Al Green.
Hmm.
Did Al Green get a BET award?
Like he gotta
Oh,
be.
lifetime achievement.
He did. I promise you. I put Lil Murder on it.
Campaign.
Al Green
Campaign.
tribute lifetime achievement award BET. Hold on.
Don't put in the
Are you
tribute.
in
Just
the
say
grocery
Al
store? You
Green,
up in Walmart,
lifetime
Andrew?
achievement.
Andrew.
No,
I
I'm in
think
Ralph.
Andrew in Walmart.
No, it's saying Al on BET. It says Al Green Lifetime Achievement Award,
He got it.
and then they're showing pictures of the tribute when they did it.
Yes, he got it.
Shows how much I know,
Like,
cause I ain't know that time.
yes, he
I
got
don't
it.
think with none of that shit. Hold on, can
He,
y'all see it? Oh, hold on. Hold on, here we go.
Andrew.
Hmm.
Can you buy me a pick five while you up in there? You know what a pick five is?
Give me a big red. See, Andrew.
Why you say that, Neuralay? Is Diddy a Satanist, or has he done Satanistic stuff? I don't know.
Oh, I think she talking about.
Well,
I think she was talking about the Satanist piece. But go ahead, sis.
I mean, listen.
But my thing is, it goes back to why is he just now doing the whole Kim Porter thing? Like, I feel like that was a ritual. Like, if you miss her, show that you miss her because what you out here doing in this world is not showing that you love and miss Kim Porter.
Child, you know Diddy don't love nobody, honey.
Uh,
He been for the streets for a long time. And I mean, I don't like I said, I don't care about him and no Carisha, cause baby, okay, girl.
they
It was
said
that
they
was
all in the chat telling me she playing the long game. I'm like, girl, what?
Yes, J Mello. It was. They
but
even
he
had
but he a hoe and she a hoe too, so I guess so.
She got 2 kids, don't she?
Yes.
Hello.
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
You
understand. I
right.
think
I'm
she's a
looking at
cute
it. Oh,
girl, but I'm
hey.
trying to understand why they think she's so much cuter than JT.
I don't think she is. But
Me too. Me either. I think that
I think she's more
JT
likable.
What was you saying,
JT
Gabor?
is beautiful.
Yeah.
I think JT is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear me well? I'm sorry, I'm leaving the store.
Yes,
Hey
yes,
Andrew,
we
did you
can.
pick me
Okay.
up a pick five? Andrew, did you pick me up a pick five?
What is a pick five, mama?
Oh my gosh, you from the south and you don't know what a pick five is?
They don't got enough money for me. Pick five. Now we playing Powerball, Super Lotto. You know what I'm saying? Pick five.
Chelsea, do you know what a pick five is?
It's
You
a
pick
lottery
five
number,
numbers
ain't
or
it?
something like that, right?
Huh?
You
That ain't
pick five
enough
numbers,
money. So I'm gonna pay my
No,
daughter. I
it's
want to go to.
meat. You get
huh?
5 packs of meat for $20.
Oh, I don't eat no bologna. But you get
No,
that with
it's
food
not
stamps.
bologna. You get chicken, you get pork chops, you get
You get that
what
with
else
food
kind of meat?
stamps.
Yeah, you could play with food stamps.
Mm.
I can't believe y'all from the south and y'all don't
Can
know
we
what a
talk
pick
about something
five
real quick?
is.
Is
Go
Brandon
ahead,
still here?
Gabor.
I want to talk about something I saw on social media today that I want to talk about tomorrow. I
Okay.
saw a video of a girl talking about she gonna expose her baby daddy because she had 3 kids and she asked him for something to eat and he bought his son over there a burger and some fries and a drink and then bring her other kids. Well, did y'all see that today?
I did.
Uh-uh.
Bitch
No.
Yeah.
just on social media just to
Thank you,
get
Kiera.
clicks because at the end of the day, he's the father of that one child, not all your children. So if you feel like a way about them not having no food, then bitch take your ass to McDonald's and get the rest of your kids some food.
You can't be doing that,
Girl,
Brandon.
look, that's just like one of my friends, and I also seen it on the thing where, when it's time for to go school shopping, only one daddy can afford, you know what I'm saying, to come through with the kids, and now give the baby mama the money, gonna give her about $600, and she got to split it amongst all her kids instead of the one kid that the daddy got from her.
Say it again.
That's just like when school start and these women got 4 or 5 baby daddies, and one of the
Mm-hmm.
baby daddies can afford $600, can give you $600, and instead of buying the one for his kid, you want to split it amongst all your kids because the other daddies ain't doing nothing or can't do nothing.
Oh,
It's just unfair to the
that's what would
child.
happen though. It would happen. It's all
No,
all
it
the money
would.
coming in goes into a pot.
Well, I'm taking my
Exactly.
child shopping. I'm taking my child shopping by
Well,
himself.
do that. Go ahead and do it.
But what about the
I
whole
mean,
food
that's
piece
not
though?
fair though, Andrew. You can't like
What about
Why is it
if
not
he had
fair? How is it? How
because
is it not fair?
first of all, if you knew she had kids when you laid down and busted wide open
She
doing what you
what if
was
she had these
doing,
kids? What if she had kids after?
I still think that's unfair.
It's
Uh,
unfair to the child too. It's unfair to the child that his daddy can provide, and you want to spread it amongst all your kids instead of the one that's his.
okay, and then
And the man said in the
what about when
video,
his daddy if his daddy can't if his daddy lose his job and don't have no more money, one of them other kids daddy pick up the slack. Now he gonna be looking stupid because
it's just amazing to me that it's just amazing that logic to me.
Listen, I come from a family that has who does that. I'm the only child as far as biological child, but I mean, listen, my family does that, and I'm sure other people's family do that too. Like
Do what?
you can't just like lead all the other kids out. Yes, you should make sure that child gets whatever they need first, but also like really, you gonna really do that?
but listen,
Yes.
tell
Yeah.
Chelsea about Andrew, tell Chelsea what you saw so because I want to hear her perspective on it of the
Okay,
video.
so it was a woman. She called herself exposing her baby daddy. She had 3 kids. She had 3 kids. One of her children was with this one man. And I guess she had called him and asked him to bring the kids some food or whatever. The man came and bought bought a burger, some fries, and a drink for her kid. He pulled up, came outside with the food to come and take it to the son, and she was like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is that one burger, one fry?" He was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "I got 3 kids. That ain't enough for 3 kids." And he was like, "Look, I buy your kids stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying?" He couldn't afford to. What he was saying was he couldn't afford to buy nothing for all of the kids. You know
On
what I'm
that
saying?
day. Yeah.
Every other day, he always go and did stuff for all of the kids, but on this day, he could only afford one. And she was like, "I ain't got my food stamps. You could have got something for my kids until I got my food stamps." And she took the food and she threw it on the floor. Talking about he ain't eating that shit. He ain't eating. He
Oh,
was
now
like,
she need her ass whooped for
he
that.
was like, he was like, well, I could bring the baby outside to the car. Cause at first the way that she was talking, I
That's
thought
what
she was
I was
acting.
gonna say that when you finished. Yeah, go ahead.
At first I thought that she was acting, but the way that he was talking, I knew that it was serious. He was like, well, I could bring him outside to the car to come eat. And she was like, I'm not telling my son to come outside to eat. You know, he was like, you can take him outside to eat. You put him in the room, buy his stuff and eat. And she took the food and she threw it on the floor. And he was like, man, you stupid as fuck. Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? And I ain't got my motherfucking food stamps. I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. You can't make a man pay for your bad. I'm not trying, and I'm not shading nobody. But you can't make no man pay for your bad choices and mean that you choose to have a baby and stuff with. You know what I'm saying?
That is
It's
right.
unfair to that child that he has a father that's stepping up. And then, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna take it out on him that he got his, you know, I don't
Well, this
agree
is
with
the
that.
thing. She was stupid to say, "Come bring the food," because then, yeah, he goes out there with his daddy. I know this shit that didn't happen before. I've seen this type of shit go on where the kids got different daddies and different daddies step up to different levels. And I'm just like, wow, that is crazy. But some of the shit that I've seen, right? But
Hmm.
she shouldn't even say, "Come bring no food." She should have told him to come pick his son up and take him up there to the place that he was getting. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then come back and drop them off. You know what I'm saying? We'll see about the other ones. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be. Yeah, you're right. You can't be asking him to foot the bill for all the kids all the time.
But that's that entitlement piece. Like you ask him to do something and he did it for his who he's responsible for. You're upset because now he's doing what he was supposed to do for the one that he's responsible for, but he's not able to do it for the other ones. And
So
so
they not in a
Right. Yeah,
relationship?
if we're
Cause
in a
I was
no,
serious,
thinking they was in a relationship.
no.
That's what I was
They
thinking
weren't in
you
a
were
relationship. That
saying.
was her baby. That was her baby daddy. If they was in a relationship, you buying for all of them.
okay, bitch.
That's what I thought you were
At
saying.
any
That they was in
motherfucking
a
age.
relationship.
At any
Then
motherfucking age. At any motherfucking age.
okay,
If they
interesting.
still
I'm
here at 19 and
sorry.
20, you,
Brandon,
they
do
ain't
you hear
eating.
this?
They eating. Okay, don't get me started, okay? If they're 19, 20, still in school and stuff, and it's time to eat, add in their portion too, okay? Shit. That's
Okay, but
child.
listen,
These folks be
I know
crazy out
some,
here.
like I have a sister that well, she had went through this. I mean, two of her kids she has 4 kids, but her two oldest is by a different man. Like that was her high school sweetheart, and then
Hmm.
the other 2 kids, her younger 2 kids, is by the man that she's married to now. But before they got married, they had their first youngest child together. And it really depends on if the man wants to do it or not. You can't expect him to do it. You have to be a woman enough to make sure that all your kids is fed. But with my brother-in-law, he loved the kids so much that when he went to go do stuff for his son, he had already done it. But like you said, I get what you're saying now. Like, yo, as a woman, although I only have one, I want to make sure my child is straight or my kids is straight. I'm not gonna depend on this one person to do for all 3 of my kids.
I used to work with this woman. She had 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. And her oldest son was like 4 years older than her second son. And the oldest son wanted to send his son to private school. And she did not want him to go to private school because her other baby daddy wasn't going to be able to afford to private school for the younger child. And I was like, wow.
I mean, but that is hard to have. That's why, child. That's why, yeah, it's having these children by the different daddies and stuff like that, because you're saying this is your opportunity with your dad. You didn't get to pick your parents, so is able to do more, but it's just hard to balance that. I've seen it go wrong with the kids not liking the other ones and stuff like that, and where just crazy mess, where it really messed
Yeah.
up the family.
And I have friends and stuff who got different daddies and stuff, and they dad are like, if they go into a basketball game or something, the daddy will take all of the kids. But if they buying school clothes and stuff like that, they only looking out for their kid. You know what I'm saying? On some stuff. I mean, if it's some men, I'll feed you. You can come to the game and stuff with us, but essential stuff, I'm only providing for mine. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I would tell, like, if I had another child, and let's say, because Brooklyn Daddy didn't do nothing with her, right? Do nothing for her, really. And I had another child, and they did. Hold on, they got Mimi. Are you trying to get back on, Mimi? Okay, she gonna come back. Okay. If I had a second one, and that dad did extra, I would have spent my money extra on Brooklyn. You see what I'm saying? My children would have had equal shit. Just because I would have brought in the slack for her sorry ass daddy to to make sure Brooklyn was kept up with this other baby. And I also would get in a situation
Is that fair to the baby though?
What?
What I'm saying is it okay? Because I understand what you're saying, so they could be on the same level. But is it fair that you're providing more for Brooklyn than you? You get what I'm saying? Is it fair to the child who daddy is there that you're spending all of this extra money on Brooklyn? Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah, it is to me. It would be.
Okay.
I would be fine with that because you guys are being brought up equally. Okay, if your dad is handling the clothes, and these clothes are all, I'm saying Tommy Hilfiger like back in the day, but whatever the brands are right now, academics, whatever they got, I'm from the 90s. Okay, so then I'm gonna make sure Brooklyn got academics. Okay,
But that's what I'm saying. That will, but I get what you're saying. But with that, that's to me. That's why I don't. And no judgment to nobody. That's why I don't believe in all these different baby daddies, because that child who daddy is doing for them, they see that you ain't really doing for them like that. You trying to keep up with them, will probably take on like, well, you don't really do nothing for me anyway. You always looking out for them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how would they know that?
They can tell.
How's that? They not
Kids
in my
can tell.
building.
Kids can tell. I knew exactly what my dad bought and what my mama bought.
Ooh.
Well, I would have a talk with the other with the doing parent and say, listen, I don't want any distinction between my kids, okay? And
There was a
I would.
distinction when you had them by different daddies. It was a distinction when you had them by the different daddies.
Yeah, but then it's still my way now that they here. You know what I'm saying? It's my way. It's how I want to do distinction, okay?
Well, they give me my kids, give me my kid, give me my child.
Because at the end of the day, if they can't abide by it, then they need to be under
if
your
I'd have
roof.
had 2 kids, I probably would have gave the nigga
You would have gave to him. I know you always say that though. I know I'm laughing because I know you're serious.
Yep. So, but I also would be like, how much you plan on spending, and then I would just get my stuff
Just saying.
ready for Brooklyn. I know what you're saying, that it ain't right, but that child, all he got to know is that he fed and clean. And then really, your daddy don't take care of you as much as I do. The primary care custodian puts in more time and more money than the one that ain't there. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So your daddy is paying in clothes, I'm paying in keeping and running your motherfucking ass around. Cooks my time, sweat and tears, cooking and preparing food. Sit down with it, doing homework and stuff like that. Child, boo, and he can get your fucking clothes, and he can pay for you to go to school. I mean, that's just what it is.
Talk about it, Pastor.
But if I would have had another one, especially if another one was a girl, I would have sent her with her daddy. If her daddy was gone and we broke up, I'd be like, go with your daddy.
No.
That was a boy, I would have kept him because I wanted a boy.
Don't do that to the baby.
If they would have been better off anyway, because I'd have been too crazy. For real. Yeah, I would have been too ran over and ran through fucking with 2 kids by myself. So I feel like it would have been better for everybody involved if I would have had a second one for them to go with their parent if we broke up. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'd be a good wife and mother.
Gotcha.
But mother of 2 as a single mother, nah, bitch.
But do you think your mama would have let you do that? You think your mama will let the baby go to the next?
Well, my mama don't care nothing about that. I didn't told her that before. Okay. Yeah, she said, "Oh yeah, just like them niggas do."
Okay, then.
Mm-hmm.
If that was
Yeah.
the Maury section of the show, people, this was the Maury section of the show.
But no, for real, like nobody, my daddy wouldn't have had a problem with that or nothing.
Yeah,
Now, if they got over there and
my
started
mama
acting
and them
crazy,
would my mama
if
them
they
would have
was
had a problem with that. My mama and my family them they would have had a problem with that
with you sending
because
your kids to
what
the other. Mhm.
if my sister was to send the baby over there with the daddy or something because they feel like whatever happens, this is your baby. You are responsible for
Mm-mm.
this child and
No, because
whatever
what?
goes on with this child. You know what I'm saying?
Because she's a
Over
No,
here
woman.
with these other people.
no, because what
Yeah,
should happen was that your sister or whoever they would have had should have had like a contract, like
Like I said, I always say I would have had
have
one
a
at the door.
yes, have a contract like old girl from Angela Bassett did from Boys in the Hood, and when that motherfucker started acting up, you said this, and this what you abided to, and you're not abiding to it. Now you living with your daddy.
Okay, since we on the topic of kids though, since I want to know what y'all think about Nick Cannon and all these kids he having, and why people
girl,
are saying,
that's
Irresponsible.
oh,
trash.
he can do for his kids because he got the money.
It don't
What
matter
about the time though? What about the
because
time though?
That's
but my
trash.
thing, you know what's
They
to
all say
me,
they satisfied.
but see, no, to me though,
But
this
them
is what.
children not gonna be.
But listen though, for me, this is what hurts my soul and irks my spirit is that you fucked up your lineage and your legacy because now Mariah got
Exactly.
there. You done fucked yes. Now her
What?
kids gotta share blood with the kids with no money.
Right.
Y'all so crazy.
That's the truth. Those kids are going to be live a whole different. Though Mariah kids don't really need Nick just to be there. They don't need no type of money from him. And now you got these other 8 or 9 kids that's going to be, oh, this my big brother, this my big sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Trying to split the
I
bill or trying
understand.
to help them. No God.
And it's
That's
not
what
like
I'm
they're all in
saying.
the same household. So again, splitting time
You got to
through
be
a
careful who you have kids with. You got to be careful who. That's the
Exactly.
stupidest shit in
I
them.
feel
That's
that.
that shit that
I
Nick
feel that.
doing is the stupidest shit in the world.
But
splitting
listen, if it was a woman who, because
well it's
that's
different though.
just the
Look at
thing.
Kiki Wyatt.
Yeah, and people how they dogging her out, but he
But
out
the
here
thing is
appropriate. But she's
Who?
married though.
she's
Who?
married and all her kids are with her.
Who you
Who they
talking about,
who?
please?
Kiki
Kiki
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Oh,
Okay.
what are y'all talking about?
Yeah. What?
We're
What?
talking.
What about Kiki?
We're talking about although she has about 12 kids,
No,
all
she only has
she
10.
oh, okay, well it feels
Let's
like
be
12, but
factual.
anyway. She's spending time with them. He out here doing wilding out shows and all this type of stuff. And all them girls live in different states, and the rules that he talking about, he want them to get along, and they need to put his schedule fit their schedule with his schedule and all that.
The I don't think that Kiki has had a baby by a man that she wasn't married to.
But
Not
that's
only
what
that,
we
but guess what? The kids are
saying.
with her. They're
But
all
that's what
in
we
Exactly.
one
saying.
household.
That's what we
But
saying.
but
We
what
saying
Nick is doing is totally different. Nick is out here having babies with 4 or 5 kids a year,
He
two and
having
three kids a
sex with
year.
wilding out girls.
Yeah, like, and you're getting these people pregnant. At least Mariah had her babies with this man and they were married. You have no intentions on taking this woman. It'll be different if he was married to all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying marriage is everything, but it would look a lot better. At least Kiki was married to all of these men and she had a baby where she thought that she was spending the rest of her life with these men.
I just feel like
Nick is
just
out here
because you
doing anything.
can don't mean you should. Just because you
It's so
can make
funny, but
kids
I
don't
just
mean you
find it
should.
hilarious how it's so funny how that Kiki Wyatt name would even be brought up to defend a Nick Cannon.
We wasn't even defending her.
Yeah.
Him. We were saying if that was a woman out here doing that, then she'll be called all kind of B's and H's. That's why Kiki Wyatt name was brought up.
But we weren't defending Nick Cannon. We were just saying how all her
He
kids
Exactly.
just
are.
be
Hold on
messing.
now. Hold
He just be
on
messing.
now.
That's how he do. He not even really
No,
a
I
football
thought that
player.
he. No, I could barely
Your
hear, but I'm just
your
saying.
comprehension is off,
Alright,
Andrew.
No, no,
baby.
no,
Baby.
no,
Alright.
no,
Okay.
Andrew.
no.
That's
Don't
how
get
he
it
do. I had to
twisted
get used to
now.
it myself.
Wait a minute,
Chelsea.
Andrew. Yo, don't be like Marlo over here. We don't do
Don't you
Marlo.
do me? Don't you do me like that, Brandon?
I'm
We
I
just
don't
ain't
do
nothing like no
Marlo.
saying.
Marlo. I ain't nothing like no Marlo.
We like people who can comprehend now.
I mean, he just drunk down my throat
No,
like
I
I was just.
did. I was
Yes,
saying
you
I'm just.
did.
The
Yes, you
thing
did.
is,
You was like, it was
what
so
I'm
funny.
trying to say is, black women get dogged so much for any little thing that they do,
And
and
that's
we
what we
got
were
Nick out here.
saying.
What I'm saying is, we got Nick out here being reckless. Literally, the definition of reckless. It's a picture of Nick Cannon by it. So I don't understand why any woman, especially a black woman, would even be brought up in the argument of Nick Cannon. Is what I'm saying.
Well, we were saying that's the point that we were making because it was people saying, well, all the formula shortage is because of Kiki and her kids and Nick and his kids. But we were saying that if a black woman was to go have all these kids with all these different men, it would be look different. She
It
would be look.
can't be. It can't be because a black
Well,
woman
wait a
can
minute.
only unless she's having multiples. She can
That's what
only
we're
produce one
saying.
We
baby
did,
a
but did
year.
Andrew? Did you
That
just
She.
say something about these women and all these different baby daddies?
What I'm saying is the thing with Nick Cannon. A woman can only, unless she's having multiple, she can only produce one or two pregnancies a year if she had the baby like in January
Mm.
and November. Nick Cannon can make literally 100 kids a year or more. So it's really not the same thing.
Yeah, it's never gonna be.
Kiki,
I didn't say it was the same
no,
thing.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm just
saying you.
saying.
yeah.
I'm
He
not
was
Oh.
saying
just
you, but what I'm saying,
being
Nick has
messy.
had multiple kids in one year.
Okay.
I just feel like, and then people are celebrating him. There's nothing that's disgusting.
But I see,
Okay,
to
You
me,
know
that's
the
what I?
look at the fruit is what I'm saying. Look at who is celebrating him, and then if
Right.
you want to be a part of that crowd, then be a part of that crowd. But as an elite, baby, no, because you're doing damage. You're going to do second, third hand damage to these individuals. Yeah, your money's going to be there, but will your presence be there? And that's going to be a
and
no.
that's what I'm saying. If we're talking about the broken black family, he's the definition of making broken homes of kids. Just because you got money, so what you gonna do when they want you to go to they soccer game and they want you to be there, or they did something to accomplish something, but they can't talk to you because you on wilding out.
And you know what's so funny though about it, y'all, is that all of these black men in the manosphere have so much to say about Russell, how him being a lame and he this and he that and he this and he that. But when it come to Nick Cannon, that ain't none of my business. I can't speak on that man, but y'all can speak on Russell though.
Exactly.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
he's
saying?
So
intentionally
can we
creating.
speak on how all these women, what all these women look like though? I
I mean,
feel a
they
Girl,
all
way
like,
light
about it.
skinned. They
yes,
exotic light
ain't
skinned
They
women.
ain't
no
light
blacker the
skinned,
berry,
they
the sweeter the
mulattoes.
ain't no
Oh, they
blacker the berry, the
mulattoes.
sweeter the juice in the mix.
I feel a kind of way. If you trying to build your legacy and all this stuff you're saying, you don't want to have none that look like you.
He don't.
Because these children
I
What
don't
mean,
look
well,
nothing
what
like
his
them.
daddy told him to. His daddy
what
came out and
mahogany?
said he told him to make as many children as you can. So I just want black women to be smart. Please don't get with men like this.
But it
In the
don't be
words
with
of
black
mahogany.
women though. The kids ain't with no black woman. Not no full.
Yes,
Not no. Not none
yes.
with
Not
the
even
one drop
Mariah.
percent. But we talking
Not
about
even
like.
Mariah. What Chelsea?
Well, wait a minute.
What Chelsea? What Mariah say? I mean, what Mahogany Pink say? These niggas been talking black and sleeping white for the longest.
Ooh,
Oh,
well,
talking black and sleeping white. Ooh, I've heard that. Where was that from?
Mahogany Pink.
Oh,
well.
mm. Yeah, racially ambiguous.
Mm,
They all
Girl.
look like the same
White.
woman.
they
White.
do. They do.
And he ain't got no. Yeah, yeah, and he was walking around acting like he was all combined with the ancestors and all that shit like that. And I'm like, why is all these women ain't none of them looking like a visibly all the way
You are
black woman?
hilarious.
I mean,
Why?
basically all he doing is pimping them out and then getting them pregnant so they won't be spreading it open for the next man because
But
they
can we
feel
talk
like
about
that.
how but can we talk about how y'all don't ever come at Chris Brown for that though?
What we have. The
How
thing is,
many
but it's
children
already
Chris
have.
Brown got?
yes. But who
Oh
would want Chris
yeah,
No,
it's
Brown?
a lot of people.
I'm talking about the mamas. I'm talking about the baby mamas.
But who
He
would
ain't
Oh,
one
want
of
I
Chris
ain't
those.
with that
Brown?
Oh
shit.
yeah,
I looked at that
yeah.
too. I was like, what's going on with you now, Chris Brown? Like, what is
He
this?
likes them. He likes them blazing, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
he
I'm not
likes
gonna
some
blame.
Blasians.
But
That
And
ain't
guess
fine.
what?
it's fine because who would want? Do you? I'm just saying, if you was a woman of of stature or whatever, is Chris Brown something that you would want?
No, it's not. But what I'm saying
Chris
is,
Brown in this Christmas, hell yeah, I like that.
Girl,
girl,
the list couldn't do it for me.
no,
The
not the ass
what?
whooping,
The list,
The list. He did have a list. He grew out of it though. But
not the ass
I
whooping. I
ain't
don't
never
want the
see
ass
it.
whooping. I don't want the
yeah,
ass
he had a
whooping.
lisp in that movie.
You don't want the ass whoopings, good boy?
Yeah, he was ass. No God,
you better fight back.
You
girl,
better play some
me fighting back.
football.
Me fighting back is killing.
Who another one that do the racially ambiguous all the freaking time? It's another one
Racially
too.
Oh,
ambiguous.
did y'all see what Amari
Michael B.
Hardwick
Jordan.
said?
Michael B. Jordan
Michael B.
don't
Jordan,
do
yeah.
the only
They
racially
be
ambiguous he
white.
had was the only racially
Terry
ambiguous
Crews.
that he
Terry
had was
Terry.
Crews.
Oh, did y'all
I'm
see
talking
what
about the
girl.
Amari
young boys,
Hardwick?
the young boys.
Michael B. Jordan they white and
Did
he
y'all
did
see
that Lori
what?
thing for PR child. He ain't and she
Did y'all
racially ambiguous.
did y'all see what Amari Hardwick said about why he chose to marry his white wife?
Marilyn Manson?
I don't know if that's her name or not,
Well,
but he
y'all ain't
said
with no Travis Scott.
that's the wrong person.
Girl, she's with ASAP Ferg.
You say
Rocky, baby. It's Rocky. Now all y'all is wrong.
Brianna did used to go with Travis Scott though.
She
Oh, she did.
did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
she did.
Mm, he looked like okay. Not him being a black face. Jesus.
I mean, if y'all think about it, it's Quavo too because Sweetie is she looking a little I don't know what she mixed with.
She
She makes
blazing.
she blazing.
Okay, so
She
yeah,
Puerto
there you go.
Rican. Not Puerto
Yo,
Rican, excuse me. Filipino.
it's somebody else we missing out that's in this little young crew. That's
Michael B.
always
Jordan, right?
No,
no,
we already got him.
Okay.
music, somebody in music. Is it Ray J?
Mm,
Girl, no.
no,
Kendrick Lamar.
I
No,
thought
but
he
he been with
gave him
that
a
lady
black
all day
woman.
for forever. I'm talking about
Yeah.
they got that they always with a yellow one, like a mulatto lady.
I guess the one you would be talking about is the baby with him and Danny Lane, yellow
No.
one.
No,
Baby mama
mm-mm.
black.
Uh-uh.
Mm,
But
Not
all
me.
these girls, I don't
But
know. I can't recall. It's somebody in music.
Mm.
what they do?
Always with the racially ambiguous looking girls. And Ray J is always with him. He ain't got a black child yet.
Oh,
He only
I
got
thought
two.
he
Princess
only got with
was.
Prince. He only got Princess. That's the
I
only
thought Princess
children he
Love
got.
was black.
He was with Tiara Marie.
And
Child,
he
that
was
don't
with
count.
and he was with seven
No.
and he was with
Yeah,
Whitney Houston.
wait, no. Lil Wayne. Yeah,
Yes,
he
Lil Wayne, but who would
Wayne.
want Lil Wayne
Oh
again?
yeah, cause he be on getting them Hispanic women.
Yes. But that's self hate.
You already know.
when he tattooed his face, I felt like he was going through some shit self
No, when he only
inside.
got 3 dreads left, you knew he was
When they had talked about Red Janabi and how he was talking about dark skinned women, the interview that he did, and he was like
Baby
his daughter,
mama.
young black billionaire. I mean, a young black millionaire. It was like, still, you not, still, your daughter's a young black millionaire, but she's still dark skinned. And you see him talking about dark skinned women.
hmm
Hmm.
And your mammy was dark skinned.
And your baby mama
And
was your
yeah,
first
Yeah.
baby
well,
mama.
Well, he got two baby
that.
mamas, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Nivian and Toya
But they
Toya
dark,
Creed.
Toya.
is that dark skin? That
Well,
dark skin, Regina got come from him. Him and Cedar.
Uh,
Cedar.
what was I gonna say? Regina the same color as her mama.
Is
Yeah.
she?
She is a
To me, she
Toyota
is.
Prius
I guess
color.
I'm colorblind. I guess I'm
Is she
colorblind,
not a
baby. I
Toyota
don't
Prius?
see it.
She
Cause
is a Toyota Prius color.
resume is a little dark.
No, but she's
Her mama
Toyota
is
color.
too.
Oh, I thought Toya was a little, you know.
No, Toya ain't black. She chocolate, milk chocolate black.
Mm. So you saying she a little bit like Candy?
Speaking of Candy, now I know you don't do it anymore, but I be wanting to hear your reviews, Chelsea, because this is a
Child,
good
this isn't
season.
booty. It's
No,
booty.
it's not. Now you a lie. You
Uh,
a lie.
It is
No,
booty.
Y'all talking about
Okay.
PValley?
no,
No.
no,
No.
girl. We talking about
what? Not booty.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Oh,
Mm.
Housewives.
Yes.
I ain't watched this last episode all the way through yet.
But no, this season is good. Y'all get so caught up. I like the fact that y'all get so caught up on the people and personalities. Just because there's not a Portia or a Nene, them hoes never
I didn't
gave.
say that. I said I'm
So,
saying that because of
It's
Marlo
draining.
acting
It's
about.
draining. Marlo is draining me. I
That's what
can't
I'm
do it.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I
How she's
can't do
acting
it.
about them damn
It's
players.
draining me. Marlo wants somebody to say that plum that she got, and she draining me. Everybody a bad friend. You a bad friend. We are y'all 50-year-old women. 50-year-old women.
but think about it.
Talking
Like this,
about friends.
waited her whole life for that one seed to grow into a
And
plant.
that ain't Candy fault. It ain't Candy fault.
It
I
ain't. But
feel like
I'm
she
saying
can
she
just,
milking it. She's just milking it.
baby. But when you get through milking it, will you still be standing? Will you still have a
And
seat in
and
the ground?
Candy is. Let me tell you what's gonna make me start messing with Candy.
Legs, hips, and body.
People dog Candy out and she right be in a face for a check. I would have never fucked with Portia again. And the way that Marlo talked about Candy, Marlo wouldn't get a hey from me.
That's
Ever.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But again,
I'm not
Only people
watching it
talk about
because
who you fucking. She talks about you having bad pussy. Girl, please. No.
Marlo is doing too much for only for a little check. Because listen, if you really wanted some friends and you really wanted to have we're gonna take the love and marriage. If you wanted a village as far as raising kids, then you should have never got on there talking about this and that. And then the way she acted about them clothes, like girl, the clothes. You should be glad she donating them clothes to you. You acting like these some clothes that got armpit stains or sweat and stuff on it. Like, really?
well, I'm glad that Kenya is really giving them the true Kenya
Hmm.
and letting Marlo know what time it is because Detroit is definitely coming out.
Well,
Because
I'm
at
gonna
the,
tell you what. All of that putting your hand in my face when all I did was
Yeah.
walk up to you.
I'm not
No,
trying to be
baby.
funny. I love Kenya. I love Kenya down.
no, that
But
I think
that was too much. We would have been
no, I don't
fighting.
think
You can't put your
Oh
hand
yeah.
in it. Listen,
I don't think so.
Kenya, Kenya wanted, was trying to sacrifice herself. I think that Kenya was really in her feelings when Marlo was telling her, because Marlo be trying to get down and dirty real quick. You don't have to say nothing to Marlo, and she'll want to go down. Well, mark this, mark that. You ain't never been proposed to, married to. You got to sell your pussy. You know what I'm saying? She tried to get real down and dirty with, and I think that it was hitting the nerve with Kenya, and I think that Kenya was trying to bait her by putting her hand in her face like that. And Kenya, I don't think that Kenya should have put her hand in her face like that. I'm sorry.
I think she should
Yeah,
have
me
because at the
either.
end of the
That
day,
was that
it
was that was
no,
asking for a fight. If
exactly. But it
Marlo,
was already asking for a fight when you took it to the level that you when you took it to the gutter. You was already asking for a fight, and it gets old and tiring because that's all you can do. You don't know how
yeah,
to
I
people.
will give you that it is old
You
and tiring. I can't do more. I'm not defending Marlo, but I'm just saying, me don't put your hand in my face like that.
I'm gonna put my hand
When
in
you
your face.
put your when we gonna
I'm a
get the song,
no.
baby.
Then let's talk because at the end of the day, if you think you can go down to the gutter and you walking up on me,
I think it's
I'm gonna
time to
bag you. I'm
go.
gonna back you off of me, and if you keep persistent to come forward, then it's about to be. I'm gonna drag you in this bitch, candy
Mm,
pajama party style. That's what it's gonna
mm.
be.
Candy was about to get her ass whooped. Mallory done
No,
pushed on her and
y'all
her
better stop
man.
playing with Candy. She's a
Mallory,
fighter. She
Mallory
whooped
pushed her.
both the
Please,
Scott sisters'
Mallory pushed
ass.
her and her man. She didn't whoop them Scott
No,
sisters ass.
yes, she
They
did.
say Tamika
No,
whooped that ass.
no,
No, she
that's a
didn't.
lie. Latasha got her ass whooped, and the other girl jumped in, she got her ass whooped too. Don't believe the
See,
lies.
where did you get
Who?
this information from? Where did you
Okay.
get this
The
information
horse's
from?
mouth.
Because they
So,
ain't.
no, so this was back. Remember back when they said, when Latavia was like, um, um, Latasha was like, "I'm leaving the group. Candy, you can do your little modeling thing,
My little
and
thing, and Candy and
Tamika,
Tamika, y'all go have some more babies.
y'all had some more babies or whatever." And
Mm-hmm.
then she got on her face and she was going in on her personally. She said, "Well, fuck all that shit you was talking about." And then they started fighting. Candy would don't believe the lies.
Who
Candy
did
had
you
what
hear this from? But I know the story, but who did you hear this from?
one of their producers.
Okay, and who was that?
Somebody from So Death.
Okay, and they said, well, I didn't hear that the big girl. I didn't hear that Mimi. I didn't hear that Mimi jumped in.
Yes, the her sister had jumped in and tried to break it up, and Candy started swinging on her.
Yeah, we swinging on her. We swinging over. Don't touch me.
Well,
Grab your
this is how I
sister.
feel. I feel like
Grab your sister.
Kenya's doing. She's finally doing what she should have been doing from the beginning, from the first time she stepped on there. Like, but she is being messy, and that's why she's getting caught up in it because she do be bringing back stuff. And that whole putting your hand all up like that, I'd have took her by her wrist and turned her because it's like, why are you doing more than what I did? All I did was come a little
She's trying to
closer.
bait her. She was trying to bait her because she know Marlo passed.
And
But
that's what
Marlo
Kenya always
knows.
does, though. That shit with that
But I
septic that she
told you
did the
that.
You could tell
I
Marlo.
told you
You
that
could
she
tell.
dates people, and y'all
yeah.
told me she didn't.
But let me tell you though.
Well, I think she
You
does
know,
now.
Marlo. You know that Marlo can really get down. You can tell that she can really get down by how calm she be when the shit comes to her. Right? Even when Portia had put that thing in her face, she just grabbed that shit out of her hand. Like, bitch, don't put this in my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
You
let
can
me ask
tell
you
that.
something.
What?
So I think that Marlo has the best body on that show.
Girls, definitely Sheree.
Yeah,
Mm,
correct.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
because Sheree works
You gotta
out.
go. Let me tell you where Sheree loses it for me. It's from her knee to her ankles. Sheree
Yeah.
has to
Yeah,
fight.
yeah,
Sheree has to
yeah.
fight.
But
She
she's
posted that
old though.
video,
She's the oldest one on the show.
but she
Well,
posted a
we just
video
asked
the
who
other
got the
day.
best body. That's
She
it.
posted a video the other day and she was like trying to show when she buys Sheree stuff, and from the knee down, I thought it was Count as Bond, and
When
I
she
couldn't
was
even believe
in
that
her
was
room
Sheree.
and when she was in her room and they you
Yeah,
stupid
I couldn't
Countess
even
Vaughn.
believe. Yeah, I did. I was like, look at Count as Bond. They was like, no, that's Sheree. I was like, and I saw the rest of the video. I'm like, I don't believe them Sheree legs now.
Yeah, they are because I seen in that episode, the last one, not this one right here, but the one before, when she was in
Yeah, I
that
was
room
looking.
and she was
I
in the
said,
room, and
oh.
I was like, "Oh Lord, she got elephant legs," and that's exactly what Mimi was. That's what Nene was talking about too when they was in that restaurant.
Well, as long as she don't got no stovepipe legs, I guess that's okay.
Chloe about to have one. Chloe Bailey, and y'all want to call her the next Beyonce,
Sheree
child,
and
please.
Chloe got the same type of legs.
They do. But
Okay,
what's
so they
wrong?
don't got no stovepipe legs, huh?
What's wrong with the elephant leg?
It
Well,
ain't
I think
thick,
they
because
stole
what
pipe because
happens
they're
is
going straight up and down.
people trying to say, thick used to mean something.
Whatever you
You know what I'm saying?
say.
What do you
Thick
mean?
used to mean something. Now people be fat and y'all want to claim that's thick. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Thick used to be a desired body type. You know what I'm saying? And now
mm,
y'all got what's that girl name from Love and Hip Hop? And I love her from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
They
Are
call
you talking about Tokyo?
Christopher Powderhead. Yeah, Tokyo Vanity. You got her going
Tokyo
around saying that she's
Vanity?
big. I'm big.
no, baby, that's bad,
Thick
babe.
rib. Exactly.
It's a
And
different.
and
But
Chloe Bailey is a cheeseburger away from fat.
we're not gonna do that.
So it's Megan.
Yeah, but see, Megan back in the day, her college
Yo,
days, her
I
early college,
can't find no teriyaki sauce, y'all. I'm sorry.
that body was thick.
This is my third store.
But yeah, you're right about it because when she be putting those ill-informed fashions on, thinking she's doing something because they name brand, I be like, no, Megan, you already look like a WWE wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Baby doll
And
in
did
Rose.
y'all
That's it.
catch her mama and what her mama used to look like? Not trying to talk to ill of the dead, but her mama was a great big old. She looked like Frida a little bit.
She look like Mia
I
X.
think she just be buying all her stuff from Fashion Nova. Her stylist get all her stuff from Fashion Nova. Because I be like, ain't no way. Like, where is the money?
Who ain't nobody hating on none of them. I'm saying that both of them, that all they got to do is cut out a week worth of workout and they're gonna be fucked because their
Oh,
bodies
that's
are
what I was
right.
saying. That's what I was saying. I wasn't
No,
talking
I'm
about.
talking about this comment.
Oh.
And so, yeah, and their bodies are all natural, and I like that about it. But I mean, it still doesn't take away from the fact that they rubber band thick, meaning that shit
No
is
girl,
not
collard green rubber band thick.
okay. I'm just letting you know that stuff's not gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna bend, but so much it's not gonna snap. You know how you can do the skin and the rubber band and it's tight. If you hold it tight and it don't really move, No, they finna be fucked up if they don't stay on them intense workout plans. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing. I think that Sonya's too slim for me. I like
Yes.
Marlo's curves.
Yeah, I
Mm,
I I like that
Marlo,
Marlo. I
yeah.
think that Marlo do
I'm gonna
have
give it
Marlo and
flavor.
Sheree.
No, I'm
I
gonna give it
like
that
that look.
Ashanti, baby,
listen.
Ashanti is another person who can't eat too much either.
Yeah, but I like my Ashanti thick.
I do get what you're saying, Marlo. I mean, Chelsea. Marlo,
Mhm.
out of all of the women, Marlo do have a nice body. She is
You know what helps her
like
out though too is
ideally she tall.
yes, her height balances it
Her
out,
height, yeah. She
and that's probably why
she
she don't got
she
the elephant legs
she got
like
it together.
Sheree.
She got it together, baby. Look, I ain't gonna never take. She get on my nerves, but Marlo is a beautiful woman,
Mhm.
and you just got to give it to her.
Yeah,
And she could dress it up nice as well. You know what I'm
sometimes,
saying?
but sometimes she be wearing shit, and it don't be no, just because it's name brand, it don't.
Crazy too much. She tried too
Marlo
hard.
said, "Girl, y'all can fuck around and have them kids if y'all want to, bitch. I'm holding on to it."
Okay.
She said, "Y'all can fuck around and have them kids."
But y'all, all them booties and them hips is about to be out, about to be played out.
You
If
think
y'all
so?
know these magazines now and stuff, and what you seen on TV, you're not seeing that Fashion Nova look with that little waist and them hips like that. They going back to them narrow hips
They
and
gonna
just
that ain't
a
gonna stand
regular
good.
Coke bottle, not a motherfucking 2 liter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm
Mm.
Like,
glad because baby, I ain't got no big. I mean, mine's is my family is big bone, but we ain't got all that. Okay, we got a nice little size. Okay.
I have a natural BBL look. I mean, my butt ain't all wide. I mean, big. My butt.
Girl,
What about Candy?
Chelsea, come on now.
Stop. Oh, hold up, bitch. I said what I said. You know
You got
Oh,
girl.
I
the
do.
girls are
What about
fighting.
what about Candy's body?
Now hold on, because I can show you a picture where my shit was already laid out
Girl,
BBL style.
gather,
Okay,
gather,
when I
gather
lived in
the
Dallas. As a
war.
matter of fact, I'm gonna get that
Huh?
Yeah,
picture up.
honey.
I'm gonna get
Gather
that
this,
picture up. Now,
please
now
do.
I have let it slide. Excuse me, I'm talking. I have let it slide several times.
Oh.
Okay. And so yes, it's not all like that, but baby, I will show you a picture. Don't ever try to think I'm a
Girl,
purposely
I was
lie.
just joking to go on.
What do you say?
I said I was joking on now.
Get him, Chelsea. Show him some
No.
legs and hips and a body.
Body, yachty.
Oh my gosh. It was like
Now, what was you saying about Candy?
I said, what about her
and
body?
money.
For I think for a Southern girl, she has a nice body.
She do. I think that what happens is these girls have nice bodies, but they so little, so it's like
They look
compacted.
fat.
You get what I'm saying? And they look fat. Like that's what I believe Chelsea was trying to say about Sheree legs. Like Sheree, I'm telling you, when I saw Sheree legs in that video that she did, I'm telling you, I thought it was. I thought I was about to see Countess Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? She
Oh
got a
yeah.
nice them. Ooh, Sheree. Wow, Ray Ray.
Well, let's talk about Sheree in another light. Like Sheree and this bone Karen is
Ugh.
wearing me out. I'm sick of her. Like she be sitting there when the shit going on, and she looking like a little kid. Like, oh, I'm
She's
going
so
back.
much of a bullshit. She's so much of a bullshit bitch. She can't even get the mess right. Girl,
Mm.
go lay down.
But she been doing that though. She been not
Right,
getting mixed right.
right.
Who got the Dr. Curves? J Mello.
Candy. Well, I know she's got stuff done.
Yeah,
These
she
new
has
parents,
stuff done,
I
but
don't
she's
like them. I don't like
She
the new
didn't
parents.
need nothing done. Candy was a brick house. She didn't need nothing done, but she around them bitches that be getting everything done. And so she done fell into the trap because I remember when Candy. Y'all remember? I'll never forget when they was on that beach and
All
Candy
Candy
had
needed to
game.
do was lose them arms, and that's what she did. And I don't know why she's doing all the rest of the stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all remember when Candy was on that beach with me, with Nene and
uh,
Cynthia,
I,
and she had that big ass out there, and they
Uh
was
huh.
like, "God damn, Candy, you know she was a brick house
Healthy.
already."
Yeah.
mm.
Where did she get that from? Cause she didn't get, she told ain't get it from Joyce.
Her mama is a big woman. You know, her mama had surgery like maybe 6 years ago.
But
And
when Mama Joyce was at her biggest, she didn't have no ass like that.
Mama Joyce
I don't
did
believe
have
no
a
Mama Joyce
shape
like
like
that.
that.
But her daddy is all tall and stuff, and then they got pictures on her Instagram right now from Father's Day, and you see the sister and stuff like that. And she thick too.
Yeah, they
Well,
all.
they say that people want to see a blood test from Candy Daddy.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't get the daddy. The daddy ain't I ain't. It's unbelievable to me. I don't know.
I say y'all was going too far with that now.
Y'all know what? Y'all be going too far.
Yeah,
I'm looking at.
request.
I'm looking at. I've been looking at that daddy ever since I seen him too. Like now what?
Maybe because Candy get her looks from her mama's side.
Now that color ain't from her mama's side. It looked like it ain't from the daddy side, even though the
No,
daughter dark. The other daughter dark too though.
But
yeah,
Candy,
Or brown.
Riley, and Ace them, they do look like
they
Mama
all look,
Joyce.
they all look like Mama Joyce. But I think the color came from like the sun.
What?
I think what I'm saying, the sun. I mean, Candy was probably always outside. You know, she was always
But baby
adventurous.
Candy was a dark little baby. Candy looked just like the girl that little baby. Candy looked just like Blaze.
Ooh, Blaze
Yeah,
look like her mama. That's her mama. Ooh, she looked just like her
I just don't like the
mama.
name. I don't like the name.
I don't like
Yeah, I
her
don't
name.
like it
That
either.
was some bullshit.
Cause
Yeah,
when I think about Blaze, I be thinking about Blaze Pizza.
no, I be thinking about lighting up,
Mm.
but child.
What
But
you
y'all
want,
say what
indigo
about?
or sativa?
Why y'all wait? I can't get over Sheree these elephant legs. I was like about. I gotta go look at it.
Mm-mm. You gotta go look at that video that she posted. It was some type of dildo or something she was trying to promote, and she had on a robe. And I'm telling you, when you seen them legs, I thought it was Countess Vaughn.
Mm.
I did, and they was like, "That's Sheree," and I was like, "No, y'all lying." And it was Ray Ray.
What about? Okay, being for real now, Chelsea. What about Drew Sidora's body as like just a
Oh,
natural? Stop it!
oh,
Stop it! Stop
I
it!
like that. It's just regular and natural. She didn't have to
Yes,
stop.
girl, I can't,
it just
I can't.
it
Justin,
just
I
you
didn't.
need.
know you
I
ain't
didn't
no
say it was
good.
the best. I didn't say it was the best. I said I like that. It's natural. Okay, so let's look through these pictures real quick.
What I was told as a personal trainer is that you have to be a walking billboard, and for Drew to be up here trying to do something, drop it with Drew. She's not a walking representation of fitness. That is a business that you don't say yeah to everything people give you,
But I think ever since she had her kids,
and
she
her body will come into question. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the comment should make sure. I feel like what Sheree said was harsh. You know what I'm saying? Look like a busted thing of biscuits. That her body like a busted thing of biscuits.
Uh-huh.
But that was harsh. But when you are saying that you dropping it with Drew and you are a fitness, you know what I'm saying? Something with fitness, that's valid.
but I think her body fits that program because that program is for those who probably don't like to work out, who are not into fitness and are trying to just do something. I think her body type is the right one for it. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all missing why she standing out like that. That man got her all jacked up in the head, so
Girl.
she eating her feelings because you already
Lord,
heard
she
her.
didn't put a happy birthday to Portia on here. Oh my gosh.
Candy, I think
What's
she a
wrong
little
with
slow.
that?
I think Candy looks.
Oh, Candy did that?
Yeah, that's Candy's page.
But
You
they
know I
best
can't see. I'm
friends. That's why
driving.
they best
Girl,
friends.
please. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially with
What
I
Candy
happens
forever.
is
You know how
what
long she
happens is
carries the grudge.
and
But
Chelsea know how I am. What happens is people can
yeah,
say
I think
stuff
that's her
about you.
daddy. I don't
Portia
think,
felt so better. Portia
I don't
felt so confident in saying
I,
that because she knew it wasn't going to affect her and Candy relationship forever. Forgiveness is too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't forgiving that. That was too far.
that was too far.
mm-mm.
But I just would like to know why she forgave Portia, but she still got. I mean,
Well, don't let at the end of the day, the one had to be the lamb. Like again, Portia played it down so much that Candy believed it, but at the end of the day, she was complicit. So, but at the end of the day, somebody messing with your career and trying to say that, it's always gonna be a no for me. Um,
But you was supposed to sue both of them. I
I
mean,
want
if
to
you doing that
ask
right.
Brandon, since we're talking about body, yaddy, yaddy. What are we talking
Look
about? What about
here.
Kenya? What about Kenya?
I
Looky
like
here.
it.
Looky here. Looky here at this daughter right here. Don't none of his kids look like him?
Oh
That's,
wow, he
that
is
means he
like
got them
Kenya
weak
and
genes,
Child.
girl. He got them weak genes. Whose
I
daughter is
don't
that from
know,
his other wife?
child. Well,
That's
I
you know
guess
they
so.
say us melon people come in all colors.
Not that many.
yeah. See, her color come from Mama Joyce, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, her and Mama Joyce got the same color.
Mama Joyce is a little bit darker. Not, but she ain't as dark as Candy though. Hold on, let's see. It's another it's a picture of Mama Joyce. Hold on. Oh no, it ain't. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. The one, her Blaze,
Yeah.
and
Where's
it's
that
right,
at? Oh, up
right
here.
there. Hmm. See,
Yeah,
look at
she
that
does have
color.
color. Yeah. She got a little more color.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Andrew, I like Kenya's body from the 2000s.
Mm.
I don't. Y'all laugh. Um, I think it's now getting better with the proportions, but I don't see anything wrong with it. She puts like again, it fits in clothes well.
Mm.
You don't think it does?
I'm
Do
gonna
you
have
think
to
it's
break it down.
real? Do you think it's real?
Yeah, I think it's real.
Okay. I'm just asking.
The butt's not real. I don't care about none of that. The butt's not.
You don't
You
think
don't
it's
think
real?
the butt is real?
Mm-mm.
So you
Wow.
don't think that donkey booty natural?
And the titties ain't real either.
The titties are real. You
You
ain't
think so?
them titties been around since '93.
Okay, they were doing titties in '93.
True, but I'm saying them titties been heavy. I don't think like you think implants will be that heavy. Them titties look like
She
they
also
had.
had a baby down now. But yeah, that booty is so. Ooh. But she said she's perfect. She's a Barbie doll. Mm.
Well, I think she was saying in comparison to Marlo, she's saying she's.
Oh, okay.
She ain't.
I mean, to each his
She
own.
No, to me, listen. I don't like Marlo, but
Mhm.
Marlo is perfect.
Oh, now you lying now. We're gonna have to get.
I ain't
Let me tell you
lying.
something.
Marlo look good. Marlo look good. Listen, I'm
Wait,
not gonna take
let me see
nothing
them
away from
legs.
the.
I don't see no.
Huh?
See, I don't see no elephant legs. I just looked at shit right. I didn't see no elephant legs.
Shit, you better look again.
Let me tell you something. I like that extra little weight she had on. Kenya had on after she had that baby. She looks so cute to me.
But I like Kenya when she has on
But see,
yellow.
okay,
That
let me talk about
that
Marlo real
that
quick. I don't
yellow
like that
pops her
titty meat
skin
that
every
Marlo got that it
time.
connects. She got that uniboob
Yeah.
shit. I don't like. You see what I'm? You know what I'm talking about, Chelsea?
That what?
That uniboob where she got like a little piece of the meat when she be showing cleavage that
Mm-hmm.
it connects like a little web.
Mm.
You didn't
Who
see it?
Marlo does?
Yeah, you ain't see it in the orange.
I don't know. Let me see.
If you go back up to that picture in the top
Oh,
that you
it's
had.
already. Are we already passed it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know
You
what you're
see
talking
it?
about. Yeah.
That's a bad boob job.
Well, candies are too far away.
They are, girl. And then her at the BET Awards, they were lopsided.
They was just pressed down and shaking.
Not together, but they were running
Oh
over.
Lord.
I just
Oh,
can't understand. I just felt so bad for Candy last night that Marlo and Sheree were on a bullshit and literally bought this girl to tears, talking about she was a bad friend.
But they cut a lot of the conversation out where she was bringing up the whole fact of the show that she um got um Marlo
this
and
is
that
what
Marlo
Marlo was
didn't want to be.
serving with that outfit.
What
Yeah,
was you saying, Brandon?
she
Girl,
said
I'm sorry.
that, she brought up the fact that she tried to get Marlo a show and put it on TV,
Yeah.
and she said she didn't want. And Marlo's response was, "I didn't want to be on TV."
But you on TV every other
Marlo was
season as a
Marlo is
friend?
looking Marlo was is looking for a reason to go at Candy. and that's just the truth. You know
Because
what I'm
she
saying?
knows that Bravo. That's because she's the top
That's
dog
how she's
at
trying to keep
Bravo.
that peach. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's trying
Yeah.
to keep
Oh,
that peach. So she's
wait, is
looking for a
that
reason
Marlo
to
in the
get in.
black, or she was in the yellow? Was that Marlo in the black?
Wait, where?
This one, go back. The one from
Look
back in
good
the.
right there.
The one from. Is that
She's on the
her?
right. Marlo's on the right.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, she was thicker.
Come on,
I
90.
mean, I mean, it's stupid the way she doing because Candy has all the pull at Bravo, and if you were smart, you would try to get on the train with her.
No,
I
she's
don't
trying to
think
get
that
Nene.
Candy. I think that's a myth. I think that Candy is the more outgoing one of the group. But do I think that she has pull at Bravo? No, but I do think that she is an outgoing character that tries a lot of things, while a lot of people think that stuff is just going to be handed to them. I think that she got a lot of yeses on stuff that she was trying to do. She's a smart businesswoman, whereas Nene is just sitting over there waiting for somebody to give her a show.
Child, don't even get me
Yo, can we look at
started
this
on her.
nose? Like, girl, stop with this contour of the bridge of your nose. You look like a fool. Look at this woman's nose.
Who is
I'd rather
that?
this. Look, I'd rather this
Sheree.
than Nene.
That's Sheree.
Girl, she looking like a white woman in the face.
Yes, looking like Kim Zolciak.
Mm.
Oh, did y'all see Kim Zolciak said she was gonna sue Nene?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at Sheree's titties. They like round and off to the side, away from each
And
other
then
too.
this whole lawsuit with Nene is I will never forget when that
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
that
Oh
see.
fam-
my! Oh,
the
Those are nice
famous
legs. What are y'all talking about?
I see
the
what y'all
fame
talking about now.
with
Wait,
what?
those
With her
legs.
legs.
Those are
Um,
nice legs,
Look,
y'all.
hold on. Here we go. We're gonna go right back.
were you at the video?
Yes.
Girl, look at that extra fat. Baby, you need to do some calf raises.
That
Oh
looks
my
like.
god.
Yeah, I like her legs.
Baby. What's
It look
those
like
look
the
like my
skin
legs.
is falling
Yes, that's
off like a
natural
piece of
woman
meat.
legs.
Mm-mm.
Like a piece of rib or something real tender.
Sheree thick though. She cute with it, but look at these legs, girl.
Girl, no,
They
you ain't them legs together,
beautiful.
honey. Even me being a thick woman, my legs are toned, honey.
Well, mine ain't, but I'm just saying I didn't think her legs looked like that, but her legs look like mine. I just got a couple more dents.
What's
Oh
wrong with but
shoot.
what's
Go
wrong
to it
with that?
again, Chelsea, so I can see it. I couldn't. I missed it.
Oh,
What's
okay.
wrong with it? They beautiful.
Girl,
Yeah,
baby,
that.
look,
Yeah,
look,
yeah. That's
look.
the one I was talking about. I thought that was Count as Vaughn, baby.
Brandon, I
I said,
know
look at
you.
Nikki Parker.
You better stop talking
Mm-mm.
about Kim Parker. Stop.
Kim Parker. I thought that was her.
What's wrong? But what's wrong with that? They
What's
nice.
with me? It's not Sheba. It's Sheba Chanel.
You
Uh,
don't see like it look like her skin is falling off.
Mm-mm. It's
Private,
giving.
private eye said, private eye said she want to hear the gay men drag saucy silverback Santana.
Oh, baby. I
so you talking
listen.
about the
Not the
Mucinex
blueprint.
monster?
Not the blueprint,
No, the Mucinex monster.
Oh Lord, with
girl.
them green ugly. I said, what in the Grinch stole Christmas is this?
And you know what I don't like? I don't think that that's really saucy either. You know what I'm saying? I think that they trying to put the girl. Look, I'm tired of the bitch. I'm ready for the bitch to go. Go hide.
No.
Why don't you go and hide? Mm-mm.
Harold, I have to go look. You said season 8. She said, Chelsea, do you still have the footage of your RHOA review from season 8, the episode where Tammy nephew clicked off on Kenya? LOL, that's one of my favorite reviews of
Oh,
yours. You were going off
in the pool.
on
I need my favorite one of yours where when you was going off on Escape just kicking it and you was talking about how ratchet them hoes was.
I don't know. I just love when y'all say stuff that y'all remember because sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't because I'll be talking too much.
Andrew, come on, finish what you were saying, cause I was laughing at you
About what?
about Saucy Santana.
Yeah, I'm ready for the bitch to go somewhere. I'm tired of the bitch already. The first of all, I just feel like the thing is, I feel like what's happening with the LGBTQ is that they feel like that they're just beyond reproach. For instance, the whole Laverne thing and how he disrespected Will and Jada on the carpet,
Call
and
that lady by her pronouns.
who
Laverne is a lady.
is it?
Yes, she
Yes.
acts
Okay.
like she
When
is.
Laverne was on the carpet, when Laverne was on the carpet and he had
Okay.
disrespected Will and Jada, and
Well, I
when
wonder
he
is
was
y'all
asking
gonna
for
come for him
apology.
because he a part of the community. So,
Hey, look, when I see lady, I give lady. You know what I'm saying? I could still see the nigga. But as I was saying, she was on the red carpet, and when she had offended them, it was like, well, maybe I'll apologize behind closed doors, but we want everybody to give multiple apologies when it comes to the LGBTQ. You know, everybody got to go apologize 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. You know what I'm saying? But they can't never apologize to nobody. Saucy Santana want to go apologize to Beyonce and Blue behind closed doors, but your tweets was public, nigga.
But okay, do you feel as? But I'm saying because one, it was idiotic of a motherfucker not going back and clearing their uh, Twitter, knowing that they have those type of troll type tweets. But then two, do you feel like he was right in his stance of saying I'm not apologizing because that's what I said and that's what I meant.
well, if you gonna
Couldn't have been
stand
my
in it,
baby.
stand in it, but be prepared for the backlash. And
Couldn't have been
let's
my
not.
baby. If somebody would have said something about him walking around here with these hips and his beard, then
Hmm.
it would have been a tag, cancel them,
Exactly.
get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? But you can attack a child,
But the
and
main
then you want to
argument
compare the
is he
child. You want to compare her
understands.
to this biracial baby, which is ain't nothing wrong with biracial, but even with the baby being biracial or not, Blue clears blue. And I don't want to talk about nobody baby, but Blue clears north every day of the week.
But I'm saying is he talking about, oh, I was 20 something when I wrote that.
It
You know,
don't
but you
matter.
20, you know the difference of talking
Hmm.
about a child. Just
Yeah.
cause you 20 don't make you no
And what's
liable for
and
what
what's
you be
wrong with
saying.
coarse hair? Like people get
Yeah,
so
what's wrong with
fixated
coarse
on.
hair?
I
And
think
he
And
Okay,
people.
so
and
see,
this is
so
another
then
thing with this is another thing is too though. I feel like that Beyonce them did good by blue hair. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't
Because
believe
Beyonce,
in.
exactly because when Beyonce came in the game, her ass wasn't having nothing natural, all that motherfucking colored micro braid. She had her shit. So I'm glad that
Yeah,
she kind of stepped out and was like, Mama, you not about to whitewash my baby. She gonna be nigga as nigga is. She talking about with the Jackson 5 nostrils. That's how my baby gonna be. She gonna accept her blackness. Because, when Beyonce came in the game, she came in with this blonde, micro braid from the top down.
she had them freestyle braids all the time, baby.
Yes, make a motherfucker sing. That's
And wigs and stuff. And I feel like that Beyonce and
mm,
them are trying to take care of Blue's hair. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it really served them well.
yeah.
Everybody don't believe in putting no perms. Don't know what the fuck. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Why does Blue need to be 2 years old with a
Them
perm in her
perms is
head?
giving people
cause baby,
cancer.
you
Y'all better
burning
check
the
your
baby head
breasts.
with a permit
Them
too.
perms give you cancer.
Yeah, it sure do.
I think it comes from. Let me not go there because I could really go,
I mean,
but I ain't gonna go there.
we already know the
And
symbolism
it's like, and
of.
it's like
Well, I think that it comes from niggas like Santana wanting to wanting somebody to be on 10 at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, let this woman do her baby the way that she want to do her baby. To me, all of the comments about Blue Ivy's hair, I couldn't imagine nobody coming at my child like that.
yeah. So
But
this
it
my thing
comes
is
from
this. Her,
Beyonce. It comes from Beyonce being white adjacent.
well, no, it
And
wasn't that now, but it
oh
comes from
yes,
we can't say because you're talking about the quality of her hair, but her hair is the same quality of your beard. So let's be quiet.
mm, is it
Child, but
real,
anyway, I
baby?
got to go to work, so I'm gonna get off. It was nice talking to
Oh,
y'all.
All
you
right, man.
leaving?
Child, listen, I'll be on here all morning,
Yes,
and
please. The
then.
prison needs you, boo. They need you on sound mind.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good morning.
Hi, Manuka.
But yeah, Saucy is late. Is
You said
how it.
what?
I said, Saucy is late.
Yeah,
With
he late, and I feel like that they only gave him a record deal because they needed a fat version of Lil Nas X.
oh, what happened to Chubbs?
She's probably coming back.
Not a
Hello?
fat Lil Nas X. I'm
Yeah, they
dead.
needed one. Oh, we got a skinny one. We got a in shape one. Let's get a fat one. You know how they do. Big fat, funky, sloppy, sweaty ass all on the red card. And I know Beyonce them mad that they couldn't block that Shy song from being on his song after that shit came
My
out.
thing is, y'all keep saying Beyonce. Yeah, she had the beat, but she wasn't the first with the beat.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad. I know she mad that she couldn't block it because it wasn't hers. Because you know his kids and stuff was all on paternity court fighting over who was the kid or not.
Oh,
Yeah, his kids have been on there 2 or 3 times.
but
Yeah.
yeah, y'all stay tuned. Stay on the channel. Stay here for
Where
the
is
review.
Is Chelsea here?
No, she gone. So I'm gonna
Me
the
too.
host leave. I'm
I'm
gonna
about
leave.
to trip out.
Yep. But
All right. Well, you have a nice night.
do the same, good boy.
Bye bye.
Y'all make sure y'all come and check her out. Have your notifications turned on, and remember what she says. You know, they may not buy in, but they will look on.
Adios.
Okay, hey y'all, I'm talking to Gabor now. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm sorry, my computer died, so I had to get it back on. I am so sorry. Harold, I'm gonna check out to see if I can find that episode that you talking about, that review that I did that you talking about. Hey, y'all just gonna jump off the screen like that, but okay. Are you asleep? We left. No, I wasn't asleep. I'm not sleeping on the phone no more. I'm getting off, y'all. I'm getting off for now on. But thank y'all for coming through, and I will see you next week for P-Valley. I probably will do a Beverly Hills and Atlanta review in the next couple days, okay? Because I have been watching Beverly Hills. So, I love them. I know some of y'all don't, but anyway. Thank y'all, and come back next time. Bye. Oh shit. And thank you. Oh, okay. Hold on, it's still going. And thank you to everybody who's on my panel. I love when y'all come out. Brandon, Gabor, and Mimi. Thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate it. Bye.